Hello YouTube, my name is Jack. Welcome back to Biel Gaming and another game today between Craftworlds and Tau the 8.
Yep, the 8.
Hi, you've brought some red boys in red suits.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
So, quick disclaimer, the 8 doesn't exist in 9th Ed, but there's a lot of rules from an 8th Ed, so what I've done is I've just gone back and tried to 9th Ed them, and now we've got a...
Are you sure you're not Khorne? I mean, it's red, you have melee, farsight, and
Yep.
there's 8 of you.
I'm...
It's pretty Khorne-like to me.
No further questions.
Before we do anything else today, also hi Connor.
How are we doing, everybody?
Before we do anything else, massive happy birthday to Farhan, our podcast man, our game player, our editor, our everything. He is a legend. Huge happy birthday to him. Say it in the comments, say it in the chat today. Thank you, Farhan, for everything you do. Amazing lad you are. So yeah, enjoy your day. Happy birthday. And yeah, if you want to see us on the next stream, you can catch us next Thursday. It will be Jack, Evil Jack, bringing his covens. The specific covens, what's it called? The Army of Renown? That's the one. Someone requested it in the chat, and I'm so sorry I forgot who did that. But just for you, we're bringing out the Army of Renown, the Covens Army of Renown, and they will be versing Necrons, I think, I've decided at this point. Ooh. Yeah, the in-house Necrons army. I don't play Necrons too often, so it's probably going to be horrible, but we'll see how we go. But for today, yeah, Biel-Tan for me, the 8 for you.
Yep.
It's a lose-lose for me, I think, because you've brought something very fluff related, which is awesome. But I have brought Biel-Tan and probably one of the most competitive lists I can actually get, because I'm on a bit of a Biel-Tan craze at the moment.
Yeah.
I really want to make them work in competitive play. I know Uthway and Hail of Doom, Masterful Shots, all that stuff is like the go-to at the moment. I do think that's probably better, but I like to make things a bit more spicy.
Don't worry, as much as I am running the 8, a lot of the problems with the 8 in the last codex were that they had really terrible wargear choices.
Yep.
I've kind of thrown all the terrible wargear choices out the window and...
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
There's still a few things here I wouldn't run on a tournament day, but this is like the wargear choices are much better than they were previously.
Okay, good. Well, when you absolutely ruffle something into the ground, I'll feel less bad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so otherwise... I think we're good to go. List time?
List time.
Wow, that was pretty quick. Let's do this. So, Biel-Tan today. I have a single battalion. I have spent 1 CP on an extra relic and 2 CP on relics of the shrines. So I have 4 relics on my Exarchs. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of Exarchs today because it's Biel-Tan, so there's lots of aspect warriors. For those who don't know, Biel-Tan is a automatic 3-inch battle focus move, and unless I'm moving through terrain, then it's an automatic 0 because it's -3 for area terrain. And then I get a free reroll to hit per unit. It's not great, especially compared to something like Uthway, but the Stratagem is really good. It's a pick an aspect warrior unit, including my plane today. It counts. And it's shooting on combat, and I get exploding 6s to hit, so 6s are 2 hits. It's pretty good, and you'll see why later on. But yeah, leading up my force today, I don't know what order this is in, Connor, but I assume it's the Warlock first. Fantastic. I have a Warlock. He is my actual Warlord, and I don't have the Phoenix Gem on him today. I'm really trying to save CP where I can, because I end up, I found in competitive play that I end up using all my CP like turn 1 and 2, and then I crave more of it. So I just need all the CP that I can get. So yeah, no Phoenix Gem, but he is my Warlord. He has Natural Leader. That means he's a Chapter Master. So he can give full rerolls to hit for any core unit, which is awesome. And he has Quicken and Restrain. No Protect and Jinx today. Yeah, don't need it. Not going to need it. So next up I have a Farseer. This is the one I believe that is not on the board. We have the Spirit Stones of Anath'lan, which is the Biel-Tan relic. This allows her to reroll a spell once per turn and gives her an extra spell that she knows. So she has 3 spells, which are Doom, Will of Asuryan, and Fateful Divergence. So I can give Obsec, and I can do an action and still shoot. I can give Doom, and I can also gain a command point. Very nice. And then I have another Farseer, who is my Sunstorm. So this is the move 20 inches, Obsec bike. She has Doom and Executioner. Yeah, she's my...
She's just a bit rude.
Yeah, she's my forward lady. She's just going to fly up and kill something and have a good time. And then I have Fugen. Yeah, so I've debated about taking different kinds of Phoenix Lords. I don't think Fugen is one of the better ones. Baharath looks like he's probably the best. But I really want to give him another go. He's good in Biel-Tan in case I want to do something like Wrath of Cain, because he has shooting and combat. But he's very random. He's very, very swingy. So yeah, we'll see how he goes. His gun is D6 plus 4 damage. Yeah, but it's one shot.
Okay.
Yeah. One shot. He can actually shoot a beam, which is range 12, and it hits everyone under the line. And that's flat 3 damage, I think. So it's pretty brutal. Next up, we have troops. I have a 2 units of Guardian Defenders of 10. They have a Bright Lance platform each. I don't know about the troops. I'm still trying to figure that out. They're a little bit weird. Now, I really, really wish that they had introduced something for each of the Craftworlds, like Biel-Tan, you get 1 free Vanguard detachment or something like that, so you can get your CP. Or like one of the elite units like Dire Avengers become troops again, just because they're aspect warriors. I don't really know what troops to take. We're just going to attempt to use some Guardians. And then I have a unit of Rangers with a Wire Weave net, so they're -2 to charge and D3 mortal wounds on the charge once per game. That's not so bad. And moving on to the big sections. So
what
I have...
about the leader of the Rangers?
Oh yes, thank you so much. And for a bit of fluff, thank you Connor, we have Amelin Shadow Guide. She is my so-called leader of my Ranger unit. Yeah, there's no leader in the unit, but I'm bringing her out because she doesn't even exist. There's no model for her. There's nothing you can use basically for that model except for maybe an Autarch now, but it's not really that. Doesn't fit. Or maybe Illic Nightspear, but he's a Laertok and she's Biel-Tan. So to bring her out, she's going to be one of my Rangers for a bit of fun. And then I have a unit of 10 Dire Avengers. So these guys are double catapults and stand firm, so they're obsec. And that's just all I have to say about them. They can do an action and still shoot, which is nice. I have a unit of dragons. They're just a 5. The leader has a fire pike, which gives him +6 inches of range and 2 damage. So he's D6 plus 4. And then he has dragon's bite. So within half range, he's another +2 damage. So he's D6 plus 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case you want to kill something.
Just in case.
Just
well,
in case.
It's not actually too bad. A lot of people have been running like 1 or 2 flyers. And when they're inside like a wave serpent and then a flyer comes near me, I can just go goodbye and just completely vaporize it. So it's not bad. And they also have the Shrine Relic, so they're -2 to get charged. I don't think it's really going to come up today. Maybe. But yeah, it could be fun. Next up, I have a unit of Howling Banshees. They have Crone Scream, so that's the D3 mortal wounds plus however many charges I've made per game, once per game on my charge. And I get Mirror Sword, so 10 attacks and Piercing Strikes for 2 damage, which is nice. Then I have the Striking Scorpion unit. They have a unit of 5, Biting Blade, Crushing Blows, the usual loadout, pretty stock standard. And the fun ones, so I have a unit of 10 Swooping Hawks. Why would you ever leave home without them? I'm actually really glad that Swooping Hawks have become the best aspect warrior unit. They are absolutely insane. And they used to be absolutely garbage, so I'm glad that they're here. They have suppressing fire, so if you randomly do an action today, I can maybe turn that off or stop you from doing an action. Not happening, but you know, it's in the list in case I come up against someone else. This is a generic combat, you know, all-round comers list. And then I have the Shrine Relic on them and a Power Sword on the leader, don't forget. Could be useful for things like Wrath of Cain, maybe. So they have a 5 Feel No Pain. And then I have a unit of 10 Warp Spiders. Yes, freshly painted. I'm really keen to use these. They are very, very brutal, but really short-ranged. They only move 12, and they're only range 12.
Yep.
But they battle focus move 2d6 inches. And what's great about it is if you roll double 1, you take a mortal wound. But 1s in Biel-Tan and 2s count as 3. So they can never mortal wound themselves, and the minimum distance they move is 6 because it counts for both rolls. So they're really good in Biel-Tan, which is awesome.
It's a bit rude.
Yeah, they also have the Shrine Relic. So the leader has 4 attacks that are like 2 damage, -4, and on 6s to win, they're -3. So not bad. Almost last but not least, I have a Hemlock Wraith Fighter, which is actually a Crimson Hunter Exarch. Yes, I know it's not the right model. Yes. We're trying a little bit of different things today. I do have a Crimson Hunter, but he's not painted. So he will be painted soon. We're going to use this for now. It's pretty much the same exact model anyway. And he has Swooping Evasion, so 5 up Invulnerable Save and 2 Bright Lances. And then I have a Wave Serpent, who has 2 Bright Lances, and he's going to be holding my Dragons and Banshees. And that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think I like the troops aspect too much about it. I like the Hawks. I really, really want to see the Warp Spiders actually do something today. So we're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And that's me. On to the 8.
Yes, the 8. So
This is going to be confusing.
yeah. So because I'm running Farsight and I'm putting 2 commanders in each detachment, of course I'm going to be running Tauset today.
Okay.
No, yeah, we're running Farsight Enclave,
Makes sense.
so whenever I'm in 9 inches, I get a Mark Light automatically.
Yep.
And every time I attack, I reroll a single wound roll. So it's nice.
Very
Not
nice.
needing to rely on Mark Lights once you start getting close just makes things easy.
Yep.
Especially with my commanders, it means you can't lightning fast your way out of it. They're just going to hit you in twos. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
Yeah. So moving on. So we have 6 HQs today because we're running 3 patrols.
Yep.
And we'll start with Commander Farsight himself.
Yep.
So he's a bit of a beat stick in combat, which is by Tau standards,
I mean,
is
it makes
phenomenal.
sense. Yep.
Yep. He's got a Warlord trait. I give a core unit, which is literally just the crisis suits.
Okay.
Reroll wounds.
The crew don't count?
No, they're not core.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Reroll wounds against a target within 9 inches or 12 if I pick Montcar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's him. First commander we have today is Commander Bravestorm. So
Yes.
In-
Which one does that look like?
so
See,
Bravestorm,
Is the downward fist, the kneeling one?
yeah, Bravestorm. He's being brave today. He's going to go. He's on the superhero pose commander. 'cause
Okay.
that's just how it is.
Yeah,
He's
these
clearly
are-
the bravest one there.
I can see Connor over there trying to figure out which one is which because there's like 6 different commanders.
But
Yeah, the kneeling one. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, so Bravestorm, he was a crisis commander, but crisis commander's boring. We're putting him in a cold star battle suit.
Oh, okay, makes
so he
sense,
can run
yeah.
at you with his Onaga Gauntlet and punch you in the face.
It makes sense.
Yep. So yeah, he's a cold star commander. He's got the Onaga Gauntlet, so he's got 4 attacks at strength 12 minus 4, 3.
Strength 4 minus 4, 3.
Strength
Ouch.
12 minus 4, 3. 4 attacks. Pretty
Yeah.
brutal. And I've given him some guns and some shield drones to keep him safe. And a shield generator. So he can run up in combat and actually stay alive.
Okay.
The rest of them, not so much.
Right.
The next commander we'll move on to is Commander Brightsword. Unfortunately, the fusion blades don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Brightsword, obviously, sword, usually would have the fusion blades.
Yep.
However, we've kept 2 2 fusion guns on Brightsword just as a throwback to the fusion blades.
Okay.
And yeah, again, because Crisis commanders are boring, we put them in a cold star.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up on our commander list, we have... Sorry, this is just hard to read. We've got Shazo Shavastos. Bit of a mouthful. Again,
Yep.
Crisis commanders are boring, so we're going to put them in cold star.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got the Pure Tide Engram chip.
Yep.
So in the fluff, they always have they had a Pure Tide Engram chip, and Farsight kept them in stasis to keep them alive.
Okay.
I'm not really going to be using the Pure Tide Engram chip much because there's like 3 stratagems that I'll be using.
Yep.
Pure Tide Engram chip is when I use certain stratagems on a 3+, I get a CP back.
Okay.
So it might get me a CP or 2 back during the game, but it's there for fluff.
Okay.
Next up, we have Shaso Arakon in the Enforcer Battlesuit. So Arakon actually does have an Enforcer Battlesuit in the previous codex.
Okay.
And we've given them some Cyclic Ion Blasters, some Plasmas, and a Burst Cannon. Just a lot of guns. And Arakon has the Warlord trait where they always reroll all hits and wounds,
Okay.
which is really good with Cyclic Ion Blasters because whenever I roll a 1 to hit with them, I take a mortal wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How you going over there, Connor? Is everything...
We might have missed one, but we're on
And-
board.
Okay.
And the last commander today is Sub Commander Torchstar.
Yeah.
Sub Commander Torchstar is in a Crisis Battlesuit.
Okay.
Because they're a sub commander. They're not quite at the same level as
That makes
those.
sense. That makes sense.
She's been given the Thermoneuronic Projector,
Okay.
which is the combat flamer.
The flamer, yeah.
Yeah, the combat flamer.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she's got a burst cannon, another flamer, and a shield generator to keep her alive in combat as well.
Okay.
So I've got 3 combat commanders today.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I have
Right.
some combat, so we might see combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, so 3 of my commanders have 2 marker drones following them around. I believe it's Arakon, Shavastos, and Torchstar.
Okay.
And Brightsword doesn't have any drones following them around today, so
Okay.
they can just yeet up the table as fast.
All right, yeet away. Sure.
All right, now we'll move out of our HQs. So we'll go for our troop slots. We've got 3 units of 10 crew.
Okay.
Why would you leave home without your crew?
Why not?
Yeah, they don't really fit in the 8 very much, but like when you're running 6 commanders and
Well, it is fast.
a single broadside and
He did leave the whole, you know, Tau.
So crew aren't very fluffy, but if you actually want to make this list play on table,
Yeah.
you need crew because they're cheap.
Yeah.
Like you run out of points so quickly when you're building this list.
I think it makes sense, if anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he hired Kroot and he's got his 8.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 3 units of 10 crew. Then we've got 3 units of 4 crew hounds. Again, just some cheap bodies to move around the place.
Yep.
And now we'll move on to back to our actual things that are from the Farseer Enclaves. We'll continue going through the 8 actually.
Oh my gosh.
So first up, we've got Oblatai. It's a broadside.
Yep.
Got missile pods and some
A singular broadside.
Yeah, singular broadside. He's got high yield missile pods and smart missile systems on it.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 missile drones following around.
Okay.
Yeah.
He might actually be really handy today because that's the only SMS you've got.
It's only 8 shots. It's going to hit you on 5s. You can lightning fast to 6s if you're feeling rude.
Yeah.
It's not really going to do much.
Yeah.
But and then we've got Ovisa, our Riptide today. Ovisa has the Ion Accelerator, so it's going to be shooting your plane from across the table.
Is that the Riptide?
Yes, that's the Riptide.
All right.
We've given some plasma rifles because I don't really like fusion blasters on a Riptide.
Yep.
And then just 2 shielded missile drones following them around.
Okay.
And last but not least, probably the glue that's going to keep this all together, the big unit of Crisis Bodyguards.
Yeah.
So part of running commanders, they all buff Crisis suits.
Yep.
And they're characters, so we need something to keep them alive.
Yep.
And that's precisely what a big unit of bodyguards does.
That makes sense.
Yep, so we've got 5 bodyguards. Each bodyguard has a burst cannon and a cyclic ion blaster on them.
Yep.
So just a lot of shooting at 18 inches away. The unit will move 18 inches every turn though, so it's pretty fast.
Yep.
Then they've got 5 shield drones and a gun drone tagging them around. Okay. And today our Shazvray has an Iridium suit and the stim injectors. So the stim injectors, once per game, if I fail a save, I get a 4-up feel no pain for the rest of the turn.
Okay, sure, right, okay.
Yep, so we really want this Crisis unit alive because if that Crisis unit dies, all my commanders are going to start dropping like flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and
Fair enough.
that's my list.
Right. All right, well, there's a lot to handle. I think that we're both going to play a pretty safe game.
Yep.
But yeah, let's see that after deployment. What's our mission today, Connor?
Today, we're running number 32, Death and Zeal. So we've got quarter deployment, as you guys can kind of see.
Yes.
And there's 5 objectives sitting on the table.
Yes.
We can't see 2 of them at the moment, but the players are sitting on top of them.
Yes.
So,
yes. I mean,
1 and 2.
it's in like a giant X, so you guys know where they are. Yeah.
The special rule for today's mission is sticky objectives. So if an OBSEC unit is on an objective in a player's command phase, then they hold it until an enemy unit sits on top of it. They can move off it as usual. It's a hold 1, hold 2, hold more. And then the secondary primary, players have 2 other objectives. If they score 1 of these in their turn, they get 2 points. If they score 2, they get 3.
Yep.
One of these is holding every single objective on the map.
Yep.
Or holding an objective that the other player held at the beginning of your turn.
Yep.
And the other is killing 1 or more enemy units within range of an objective marker.
Yes.
Sorry, is it hold an objective you didn't hold at the start of your turn?
Yeah, I think it's just hold a new one,
that-
not necessarily like an enemy one.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, and then kill something on an objective.
Yep.
That makes
that's
sense.
it.
Cool.
And just double checking the sticky objectives, is that start of command phase or the end of command phase?
End of your command phase.
Okay. So I can give my
Right.
Crisis Suits OBSEC with an Enforcer during my command phase, and at the end of my command phase, my Crisis Suits will make that sticky.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty nice. I like that.
The
Okay.
strats going into secondaries. Jack, you're running Psychic Interrogation, Retrieve Anath'lan data, and Assassinate. What's going on?
Well, Assassinate because he has 6 characters. I don't know if I'm likely to kill all of them. I think I'd have to be winning the game pretty convincingly to kill them all anyway. But there wasn't a whole lot that I could do. I could have taken a Battlefield Supremacy one, like Hidden Paths or something like that. But again, I want to play a really safe and patient game because as soon as I show my face at all, Cooper will literally vaporize that unit to dust. So yeah, we're going to take Psychic Interrogation. I have some tricks for that. We're going to take Assassinate, try our luck, and we're going to take Nakmund because I have a few things that I can do. I have rangers over here in this corner, so they can maybe do this corner over here. I don't know if Cooper would be able to wipe them turn 1 before I do it over here, probably not. And then I've got a huge blob of infantry that can do it in the back corner with guardians, hawks, spiders, more guardians, etc. I've got scorpions who can go somewhere. I've got dire avengers and deep strike, and my hawks, not to forget, they move all over the board.
Yep.
I also can give a unit still shoot and do an action with Will of Asuryan, which is nice. And I've also got Web of Deceit on my spider unit. So that is once per game, they do the same thing as the hawks. They can shoot and then vanish to another side of the table. So potentially, I don't like the chances of doing it in your corner, but maybe if I'm winning the game, I can do it at the end, like turn 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So, and we'll just have to wait and see. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is hidden behind a wall. I have my Crimson Hunter Exarch on the field. That's the only thing I'm unsure about. I actually could, instead of putting the Dire Avengers in Deep Strike for 1 command point, I could put the Dire Avengers and the plane into reserves for 2 command points instead of spending 2 CP for the plane and 1 CP for them. And I thought about doing that because it's currently the only unit you can actually see.
Yeah.
So you're going to shoot everything into it anyway.
Yeah.
But I am very far away. I'm going to be really hard to hit. No marker lights for you. So I'm just going to take my chances, because if I get turn 1, I might actually, be able to get some shooting off before I die.
Yeah.
And see how I go. And that's pretty much all I've got. That's a nice shot there. Hello. Hi. And that's me. What about Cooper?
Have you gone through your deployment as well, Jack?
Yeah, I just did, yeah.
Okay.
Should be good.
So, Cooper, your secondaries, you're running to the last, Assassinate and Stranglehold.
Yep.
Take us through them.
All right. So, first of all, I'll start with Stranglehold. It's a 5 objective mission. So if you're not taking Stranglehold, if you're not scoring Stranglehold, you're going to lose the game.
That makes sense.
It's kind of just as simple as that.
Yep.
We'll go to the last next. So the way I looked at this is that if my Crisis Blob and my Reptide die, there's not a chance that I'm winning this game in the slightest. So I need to keep at least one of them alive so I can keep my commanders protected.
Yeah.
And as a result, I'm going to play into that.
Yeah.
So I want to try to keep at least one of them alive the entire game.
Yep.
And then my most expensive commander, which I believe is Arakon. Yep. So my Enforcer commander. Enforcers are chunky lads.
They are chunky lads. Yeah. So even more incentive for me to kill that specific character.
Yeah, that specific Enforcer that's
You'll lose.
-1 damage.
Is he also your Warlord?
No.
Okay.
Farsight's the Warlord.
Farsight's the Warlord. That makes sense.
Farsight has to be the Warlord.
Ah, right.
Yep. And then my last secondary is Assassinate. Usually when I play Tau lists, I try to build like Nockman or banners into the list or something like that.
Yeah. It's pretty
That's
hard
not
today.
happening today.
Yep.
So I was looking at, what probably the best secondary to take. And as much as I don't like it, I think it's Assassinate because I can't take no pres because that's the same as To the Last.
Yep.
So as long as I kill one character, I'll be happy. As long as it's not a 0, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yep. And just for my deployment, I found out about some striking scorpions maybe a little bit late.
Sorry, they're very, very hidden. Yeah.
How far do they move?
Only 7.
Okay, so probably not turn 1 charging.
No, they can't advance and charge.
Yep. So I've just set a unit of Crude Hounds just back here so they can just jump over. They've got enough movement to just jump over there in the pre-game.
Yep.
I'm going to shuffle some Crude behind Obscurian. I've got some Crude back here behind the rock that you probably can't see.
Yes, they're very, very hidden.
So they can just move out there or onto the center. I've got some Crude, again, just screening out a little bit for my commanders. So I don't really want a plane coming out and one-shotting a commander that doesn't have a shield generator on it.
Are you sure? I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so just they're my nice little forward deploys. And then I've just got a big blob of battle suits in the middle here.
Yep.
They're all pretty speedy, so by turn 3, they could be in your deployment zone if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So as much as they are starting pretty far back, they're so fast that it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also had, just before we start anything, I have a question already. I have a rules question I just thought of.
Oh.
Connor, can you fire and fade a plane?
It counts as a normal move, I believe, so no.
Why? Because it would move less than 20?
That's right.
What if you fire and fade it off the board into reserve?
Well, has it still made the move?
Does that count? And can I do that?
Because
That would be pretty gross. Because then I'd be able to move, fire and fade, and vanish. That's even
Can you
more
fire
gross.
and fade with a plane?
I don't know.
Because
I think you can.
not everything in Eldar can fire and fade, right?
I think everything can fire and fade.
I thought
But I
not
don't
everything
know.
had it innately.
I don't know. Or no, that's battle focus. Fire and fade is you pay 2 CP to move.
Oh, fire
7.
and fade, yes.
Yeah.
It excludes aircraft units.
Ah, that would have been pretty good. Okay, cool. Well, you know, tactics, it might have been fun. Okay. Otherwise, I think we're ready to go, right?
I think we are. The
Okay.
usual. What
Let's
do you
do
guys
it.
think of deployment? What do you guys think of the secondaries they picked? Would you have
Yeah.
done differently? Who do you think's going to win? We've got 1 vote for Farsight's 8 so far.
What? Guys, come on. All right, well,
The people want it.
I mean, it's a lose-lose.
I feel like I have to use the red dice today.
Go for it. Oh, you're going to steal my dice? I'm red too. Get out of here. I should have brought out the green dice.
Never
for
mind,
Biel-Tan.
never mind. It's 100%.
You're also grey and blue.
Sure, you know what? The odds are against me. You take my lucky red dice. You have them. I'll take the black and the blue ones.
We've actually got 4 votes for Farsight so far. 100%.
Yep.
Jeez.
They love me.
All right. Okay. Maybe I'm the underdog then. All right. So,
I think
yeah.
you're the favourite. It's just the people are choosing otherwise.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
here we go.
It's a 2.
Oh. All right.
You got a vote, Jack. You got 1.
Oh. Thank you. I like my
Surely.
chances. Yes. Okay. I actually really wanted to go first because I actually do get a turn to play with my plane.
And you only plan for going first, right?
Yeah, I only plan for
We
going
learned
first.
that on
Otherwise, yeah, I just lose.
Yep.
So,
Right.
you have pre-game moves,
I have
correct?
a lot. Are you phantasming today?
I will Phantasm,
Yep. So I believe we have to roll off for that one.
but I won't Eldritch Storm you.
Yep. But I
Okay.
believe we have to roll off for who redeploys first.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
And I'm pretty sure it's winner picks who does it first.
Okay,
So you can do your phantasms.
that's totally fine.
Yeah.
What I really wanted it for, I thought about using it, not using it, but it's sticky objectives, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if I bring my rangers here, I sticky this, and then I hide them,
Yeah.
then it's going to be pretty hard for you to reach this corner, and I'll hold 2, and that would mean I get a lot more primary points, hopefully, in the later parts of the game. Because basically I'm trying to sit in this corner, and if you come out to me over here, I'll get the jump on you.
Yeah.
Because I'll be able to hit back really hard. And that's really what I want. So if I bring these rangers just up here, so that they're within range of this objective, and then I just put them back again.
I will jump in here as well, guys. Resolving pre-battle abilities.
Yeah.
You take turns, beginning with the player who will take the first turn.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of them that have rules that say otherwise, though, that contradict that.
I have no idea how this works.
It's on a
I've never done it.
case-by-case basis, and I find that a lot of them say roll off and winner picks.
I don't think that's particularly...
It'll be attached to Phantasm if it's there.
I don't think it's particularly a huge issue. I'm not really going to move too many things
Oh,
too
yeah,
many places. So,
Yeah, I suppose that is another one for the viewers at home. A lot of pre-game rules do actually have a specific stipulation that will override the base rule.
Yeah.
So whenever you've got pre-game, always go back to your codex and to make sure you know what it is.
yeah.
I know Kroot don't have it, but yeah.
Hounds.
It's not on the data sheet. It's part of the Kroot rules.
Oh my gosh, there's so many rules already. We haven't even started, guys.
Yeah.
It'll be in the keyword area. That one's for drones.
Let's
So I
move.
think it's before it.
Let's move a unit
Yeah.
of Guardians. Actually, we might move both units of Guardians and keep my Warp Spiders generally safe. How far do all your Enforcer Commanders move? Only like 8 or 10
So
or
yeah,
something?
my Enforcer Commander moves 8, my
Yeah.
Crisis Commanders move 10, Crisis Suits move 10, and Cold Stars move 14. The Cold Stars give the Crisis Suits all advance 8.
Okay,
So the Crisis unit can move 18, then move 6 after it shoots.
cool. Well, let's move both units of these. Actually, we might only move one because this is going to be OBSEC if I move the other one. So, yeah, we'll move a unit of Guardians and then we'll bring them up over this way. 30 inches within this. I like how we've deployed everything so nicely, and then we're just going to go ahead and ruin that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun. So we're just going to move these guys up here.
I'm just going to move my Kroot Hounds in the meantime. I know where they're going.
Makes sense.
There's a little pocket of obscuring back here. The Jacksons are really going to have to struggle to see.
Yeah, I will indeed. So that's them. They are happy to go where they are, and then I have to move one more. So let me just check. Where is your closest character? Because I wanted to get mental psychic interrogation.
Yep, so
Yeah,
closest
Farsight
character
right
will
there.
be probably Farsight or the Enforcer.
Yes. Oh, okay. Farsight's right there. So here, and then I should be within 26 of that. And then within 18, yeah. Okay, I think we're fine. So she won't move. What else, what other unit do I ever want to move, guys? I might move my Wave Serpent and have a crack with that. We'll move the Wave Serpent to the front lines because we've got Banshees and we've got Dragons and we've got Fugan in there. I don't want to play too safe. I have quite a lot of cover to hide behind, so that's fine. We'll go with that, and then have you done your pre-games? I've finished.
So I've just moved 2 units to Crude over here, and I'm
Okay.
just going to see what this one's looking like. So what's the range in your Guardians over here?
Well, they're all range 18, but the Lance is 36.
Right, so how far do they move base?
7.
7, and they can advance to shoot no penalty, right?
Well, they can't shoot the Lance if they advance.
Yeah, okay.
Rhymes.
So
I am the sickest.
So this is where you're about going to. Basically, what I am checking is I might be able to just shuffle unit of Crude Hounds like in the backfield here, and
Okay,
then I'll just
sure.
be able to walk onto that objective next turn.
Okay, yeah.
And I might even just move my Crude down as well, because if you want to poke out some hands to shoot some Crude, because they're just going to be on the back of the table, so you'll be really far away from them.
So for this program stuff with the crew, they do not have something baked into their rules around rolling off. It's just a normal move before the game begins.
Does Phantasm
is
have
it a
anything?
normal move?
Phantasm does.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't.
So this is a normal move of 7 in their pregame.
Right. So who goes first then?
I think having Phantasm go first makes sense here.
Yeah.
Because Cooper, this would just be alternating between who goes first and second.
Yeah.
If Cooper were going first, I think you'd have to roll off.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And Elden Warden is saying, let's see the Wrath of the Shrines. That's what I'm talking about. I want to see the Wrath of the Shrines.
But you didn't even take it.
No, Wrath of the Shrines is the stratagem.
Well, but you didn't take Wrath of Cain.
No, I didn't take Wrath
There's
of
too
Cain.
much Wrath going on, really.
Wrath of Cain. No, I didn't. Wrath of Cain would be really, really hard because I'm not going to
You
be able
said
to
this one
melee
was
anything.
difficult to ground, right?
It is, yeah, -2 to move.
That makes it a bit annoying.
Aha!
Might just be able to take a... I think that's probably the best I'm going to be able to do.
Very
with them.
cool. I am also going to check one spell beforehand while you do your little pre-game moves. We're very prepared, guys. We've got everything sorted out. You know, it's gone super, super quick. Yeah. Cool. Amazing.
All right, now I've got to decide if I want a Montcar or Calyon. And you know what? Farsight is the exemplar of Montcar, Jackson.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he is the exemplar of
Okay.
So you're running Kayon?
Huh?
So you're running Kayon?
I think Calyon's probably the smarter choice, but I'm going to run Montcar.
Okay, so that's, what does that do for you? That's the...
So move encounters remaining stationary until the end of my shooting phase.
Okay.
And reroll wound rolls of 1 against the closest target.
Okay.
Which has got a range scale. So that's first 3 turns of the game.
All right, sure. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Well, for me, I have to do Strands of Fate. I remembered this time. I'm a genius.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's already looking real good. I'm going to reroll this charge because I'm not going to need it. I have 2 Farseers so I can reroll 2.
Yep.
I'm just going to reroll this 1. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take, surprisingly, 2 hits and 2 psychic tests.
Yep.
And we're just going to see how we go. Because I feel as though my plane's probably going to die regardless. So we're not going to take any saves for it. Because if you want to shoot it, you're going to shoot it.
Yeah.
And that's all I can do about it. So we're going to do some movements. And that's about it. Let's move this Farseer straight away. She's going to move her 26 so that she's just within range of a character.
Yep.
Doesn't really matter which one. Any character will do. Sure.
That's your 24 there.
Makes
I
sense.
think you're just a little bit out there, maybe. It's hard to tell from here.
Poke. We're in. And I'm still within range of what I need to be within range of. I do have a command phase ability as well, which is Chapter Master. That's
Yes.
going to go on to the Swooping Hawks.
Of course it is.
Amazing. The Swooping Hawks are going to jump out here. Hello. Yes, yes, I like where this is
I
going.
forgot about the swooping hand.
Yes, and they're going to shoot all of these hounds and the Kroot as well. So the back guy, I'll move the back one. he can make it to just here. And they're range 24. So all of them are going to be within range. I won't move the rest. I'm just going to move them back to where they were before. The spiders, I think, are going to move slightly just to go around here. You don't have any deep strike or anything like that, do you?
All of my cold stars can redeploy once per game.
Okay, cool. Is that after they shoot or before?
At the end of my movement phase.
Ooh, okay. In that case, I will use the spiders a little bit to screen you so that you can't just deep strike into the back of my field, because that would suck. I do hold this objective now with Sticky, and I hold the objective up here with Sticky, with the ranges, and I'm going to just move the ranges off. They're going to move 7 right back to here. So basically as far as they can, but they're going to go in a nice orderly little line so that all of them can see down the board some drones or whatever else I want to shoot.
These drones are all part of characters, so you can't shoot them.
Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. I can see the Crude Hounds or one of these things, so that's all right. Cool. So they're going to go just there. I might actually, I'll just make sure that they can see this unit of Crude here.
If they're in a line, are they going to shoot each other in the back of the head?
I hope so. This is the Biel-Tan way, you know. We've got to play sight lines and then battle focus move behind a wall. So we all shoot each other in the head, and then you don't need to kill me because I'm already dead. That makes sense, really. Okay, next up we have this platform. I'm going to play relatively safe. This platform's going to go here. Yes. Let's screen just a little bit with some Guardians. If you want to come all the way over here to shoot Guardians, I'm okay with that. So 9 and 9 here should be fine. And the platform is going to be the only one who can actually see anything. He's going to see either probably the Crute or something, and then I'm going to battle focus move him 3 as well. And they're all kind of just going to spread out as they are. Nice, and go back behind this wall.
Just double checking your coherency there.
Yeah,
Platform has to be within 2 of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
Gotcha. And then within 18 here, let's put this Farseer just here. She's going to be within 18 of these ranges. Amazing. And then I have the Warlock, who is just going to sit right in the middle of this unit of Swooping Hawks.
Because they aren't there right now.
They aren't there right now.
They're actually here.
Yep.
But we're just making everyone's life easier.
Yeah, exactly. And then
as long as you let me do that with my crisis suits as well.
Makes sense. We're going to bring out this Brightlance platform just so that he can see the Riptide.
Yep.
Hello. And then we are going to bring out the Guardians just here. They're not going to be able to see anything, but it is what it is. And then I'm going to fire and fade the Brightlance platform behind a wall. We're going to move this Wave Serpent. Actually, I do want to move, I think, the Crimson Hunter first. Yeah. He's going to move just here, so that when I explode, I can hit all my Striking Scorpions and kill the whole unit. I actually might just move them just out of 6 inches, because I assume that you'll blow me up. A singular turn is all I need to show off my stratagems. So 36 is
just
within
out there.
Range of...
That's the range there.
Okay, cool. We're good.
Yep.
So he's within range of the Riptide. I can't really see the rest of the characters or anything else, can I?
They're all lookout side.
Cool. So I will be shooting the Riptide no matter what. Yeah, I think the Wave Serpent is actually going to play it safe. I could try and get some lances with him and then fire and fade. Actually, you know what I might do? I might actually fire and fade him. I'll take this objective here so I can see anything. And then he's going to fire and fade 7 back behind this wall. And that way you can't see me unless you come over this side. And I kind of take the board with a bit more presence.
Fun and interactive gameplay.
Yeah, it's great. It's very good. And then you got a lot to deal with over there. So that is me done for movement. I have Psychic now. So we're going to do a few different things. Yeah. What we're going to do is hopefully not kill myself and hope that this all works according to plan. Yep. So, and if it doesn't, I'll be a little bit sad. So first thing we're going to do is the Farseer in the middle is going to use the Psychic Interrogation.
Yep.
I'm going to keep my Psychic test for it, because all I need to roll is a 4.
Yep.
So just don't roll a 3. Okay, we're good. Thank you.
Congratulations.
That was horrible for a second. So that goes off. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 3 to use the Warlock to cast Quicken, which is going to go onto the Farseer. She's going to move back behind the wall. 26. So the only problem with this is I roll 1 dice, and if I roll a 6, I perils, which then means I have to re-roll because I'll kill myself, and then I need a natural like 7.
Thanks to the assassinate.
So thank goodness for that. So she's going to automatically move 26.
I want this Warlock to kill himself. Like,
nope, it's not going to happen.
Free assassinate points.
Nope. So that's fine. She's going to chill right back there. Where she is nice and safe. That's amazing.
We've just had a super chat as well, Jack.
Hey! Thank you, Angela. It's member for 2 months. Good luck to Tau. Don't let Oblatai get killed again. Again?
Again?
Did it happen again?
He's an AI.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, as well, in the actual 8th ed book, Oblatai had -1 damage, but
oh really?
Broadside's -1 damage. Can't give him the Begel Hunter plate.
That sucks. Well, maybe
if I could, I would.
We'll do this again, maybe with a bit more fluff next time. I'll come more prepared with fluff stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll maybe add a few little tweaks and rules.
Like my Broadside has -1 damage, my Riptide rolls hit rolls of 1, and what's the other one that I'm missing?
And I'll run Anath'lan Shadow Guard and maybe give her some rules that
and Fusion Blades.
Yeah. Okay, so the next psychic power we're going to do is the other Farseer. She is going to automatically spend this to give the Rangers Will of Asuryan. This will allow them to shoot, so they can then get further away, and they can shoot and do an action, which they're going to be doing Nakmund. As we already prefaced, I get it off, that's fine. The other spell that she's going to cast is Fateful Divergence.
Yeah.
So
it's gain a CP, right?
That goes off, and I then gain a command point. So that was flawless. Everything without a problem there. So on to the shooting phase. Let's do some important things before I forget, so I'm not stupid. We're going to do the Rangers. They're going to go into the Crude Hounds down here.
Yep.
So
the Crude or the Crude Hounds?
The Crude. Let me just double check some Rangers of Hawks as well, so I don't want to take them out of range. Oh yeah, we're okay. So we're going to go into the normal Crude with the Rangers.
Yep.
So they're hitting here on 3s because they moved. Good. And then I re-roll a hit roll. Good. And then I'm winning here on 3, T4?
T3.
T3, so 3s. So 1 mortal wound and 2 saves at -1. So 3 are dead. Good. And then they'll battle focus move. 5. Amazing. That's really good. So they're going to go right back into this corner over here. And that will deny the deep strike. And also I now hold this objective. And I'm doing my Nakmund. So it's easy peasy. Where is the middle of the board? 22 take away 6 is what? 18?
16.
16. So as long as I'm within 16 of the edge, which I am.
I'm a little bit confused with this as well, Jack.
Yes.
Have you just made a normal move with the battle focus there?
Yes, that would break your Nakmund.
Does it?
Yeah, you can't move after you've started an action.
So if I battle focus move from shooting...
break your Nakmund because then you've made a move which cancels your Nakmund. So like if you don't want to move them and complete the Nakmund, that's okay.
What does it say under the rules for doing actions? Does it say if you make a normal move?
Yeah, normal moves break
because
action.
battle focus moves are not normal moves.
Do they not count as normal moves?
No, I don't think so. In the Eldar rules...
Let me check that out.
You do that.
I'm okay with them just not shooting and having started back there to begin with.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll just double check that one.
Yeah, you'll get your 3 crit back. And
we're going to die the super points anyway.
I'll put my spell somewhere else.
It is a normal move.
It is a normal move.
Yep.
Okay, well, we're going to have to take some things back.
So they just started there and didn't shoot?
Yep, so they're going to start here, slightly closer. They're not shooting, so you get your crit back. Yeah. And I'll move the Farseer ever so slightly differently, because there's no point in being all the way out here.
Yep.
She'll hide inside these hawks, and then she'll give Will of Asuryan to... let's go with the Guardian unit at the front there. All the way up near the plane, because it makes them fearless. So
cool.
We'll take that.
Yep.
That's fine. Cool. All right. Fair enough. Let's do some other shooting then. We'll go with the Guardians down here, the Brightlands platform. We'll fire into a singular Crute. I hit. One's dead. amazing. And then they'll battle focus move 3 because I'm Biel-Tan.
Yeah.
So automatically moving 3. That brings him front to front. Will go here. And then as long as I'm blocking out 9 so I can't die, the rest are all just going to shimmy a little bit. And that's fine. Cool. And then we will go with, how far do hounds move?
They move 14 and they reroll advances.
14 and they reroll advances. So you could easily just take this objective from me.
Yep.
So I'm going to need to kill them as well. That's not good. So the hawks are going to shoot. We're going to put, how far do Kroot move?
They move 7.
7 and they advance.
Yeah.
So you're within 12. So if they move 5 through the forest, you're within, you're going to need a 7. So they can't make it. So I need to kill the Kroot hounds. So we're going to put, let's put 3 hawks into the Kroot hounds because they're T3.
Yep.
And they have no save.
They'll have a 6 up.
Okay, we'll put 4 into the Kroot hounds and 6 into the normal Kroot.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And Cooper, is there something that's giving the Kroot hounds extra movement? They move 12 base.
Yeah, right. They do move 12.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, either
not
way.
bad.
So 12, moving 12 gets you to here. Yeah, I still think that you can take the objective, so I don't want that.
Yeah.
So we're going to put 4 into them and the rest into the normal Kroot. So the leader will go into the hounds as well. Hitting on 2s, good. I reroll a hit roll. That auto wounds, and then winning here on 3s. So that's already 4 saves. If you roll no 6s with your 4, you've got to use your lucky
I've got to
red
use my
dice.
red die, yeah.
Then, okay, 1's left.
Woohoo!
Cool, and we'll do the other 3. Hi. Wow.
You never know.
Rerolling all hits because of natural leader. That's an auto wound. You may as well just take that one. Yeah, we got him. Cool. Okay, so that's good. 1, 2, 3. I'll do this twice. This is going into the normal Kroot. They're T3. So rerolling all hits. Amazing. And then those 3 are auto wounds. And then wounding here on 3s. So that's all of those. So that would be 10. And then I've got the rest.
If I spike this, I'll make you roll it. Whoop.
Smack the camera, but I think we're good. Everything okay? Okay, we're good. Man, Mr. Overzealous, all right.
Maybe I shouldn't have said if I spike this, I'll make you roll it. Because
Okay,
I did
cool.
the complete opposite.
So that's that. I'll move the hawks back now. So they're going to go back to where they came from.
Now, Cooper, did you forget about the hawks?
I did forget about the hawks.
Yeah.
I said that the second they poked out. I was like, oh no, I forgot about the hawks.
Yep. Yep. Well, that's okay.
Well, now I'm not going to forget about the hawks, but it might be a bit too late.
Yep. So that's that. Next, what we're going to do is my funnest part of this whole game, which I'm only going to get to do once because my plane will be dead. I'm going to spend my 1 CP for Wrath of the Shrines on the Crimson Hunter.
Yep.
He's going to fire into the Riptide, and I'm going to use the automatic 2 hits to get 2 additional hits straight off the bat for the Bright Lancers. So the Bright Lancers, they both hit on 6s. I have 2 more shots from Bright Lancers. The blue ones, I will roll with the Bright Lancers. They cannot get exploding because I have to roll to hit with the rest.
Yep.
But the black ones, I can roll 6s for, which are pulse lasers. So hitting on 2s. Okay, cool. Now, do I greed to reroll one of these for Biel-Tan to try and get a 6? Because if I get a 1, I miss. Absolutely! There it is. 1 less shot. It could have been good. Winning here on 3s.
I love seeing Jackson getting punished for his bad decisions.
3s rerolling because he does have fly, so it's only 3. Not great, but it is what it is.
These are D6 plus, or D3 plus 3, right?
They are.
Right, so I'll take 2 saves on the shield and missile drones.
Yeah.
Do I save the protocols one of these? Probably. Yep, so we'll do a save protocols.
Okay, cool.
So one of those saves has become passed. On a 3+, I get my CP back from Pure Tide. No. And then this will be the 3rd save, which is a 4-up invul. Cool.
So how many went through? I have no idea what just happened.
That was 3 saves.
Yep.
You killed a marker drone and a shield missile drone.
Amazing, cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's my strat. Against anything that doesn't have drones on it, that is also fly, if you roll a bunch of 6s, you can get like 7 or so, or if you have a bunch of strands of fate dice for hit rolls, you can get like 7 D3 plus 3 shots, hitting on 2s, rerolling all wounds against fly.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts. Very good for Biel-Tan. So that's what I wanted to do. And I'm glad I did it. I'm not glad I did no damage except for drones, but it is what it is.
We only have so many drones. There's one left now.
Yeah. Well, next up, we're going to shoot the Brightlands from the Guardian platform into the Riptide as well.
Yep.
So he's hitting on a 4 because he moved. Biel-Tan. He misses. He will battle focus move. 5. Amazing. So he's going to shimmy, shimmy right back behind this wall.
We've just had a message from Jack as well. I think he's taking Cooper's side.
How dare he? Well, I mean, you know, that's
We were having
For a
this
good
conversation
reason,
before I
though.
left. He can either support a tower player or not support Jack. And
wow.
he had to support.
That's
he
so
had to go
mean.
either way.
That's horrible.
He said he's keen on Brave Storm.
Yep. Have you seen the classic Farseer Enclaves video on YouTube?
I
No.
don't think so.
That's something else.
Okay.
Is it anime?
So it's made by the people who did TTS.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. And every time, I suppose all the Farseer Enclaves, like they're very much like they're all speaking in Japanese. And
Right.
at one point, Bravestorm gets in trouble, and Farseer yells at Bravestorm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, this is the last bit of shooting I really have, which is the double lances from the Serpent. I will put the catapults into the Crude Hounds at the front there.
How dare you?
Because why not? And then these boys.
Yeah. Oh, these ones.
Yeah. And then we're going to shoot the barrel lances into the Riptide. So 3s. Cool. Rerolling a hit. Ah! Nope. 3s. 1 save.
Shield missile drone.
Does that mean he dies?
He does die.
Okay, cool. So that you're out of drones on him at least.
Yeah.
And then I have to spend 2 CP to fire and fade this Wave Serpent 7 inches, and he will just A, block your path a little bit, and B, be really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is
7
very annoying.
It is, yes. We'll go just here. Try not to rotate too much because I'm a cheater. Yeah.
You heard it here first, everyone.
I'm a huge cheater. Cheater,
Huge
cheater, pumpkin
cheater.
eater. So that's all I got. That's it. I did my Nachmund, I did my mental, and
What happened to the Shuriken catapults?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's
Those
do that.
things.
Yep. And into the Fruit Hounds. Thank you, Connor. I already re-rolled the hit, didn't I?
Yep.
You did.
So 1 save -1. He's dead.
Oh yeah.
7.
He rolls a 7 on 1 dice.
Yeah, it'd be like it's like the thing from
Just be good.
Bruce Almighty where I'm like it's 7, you know, and then it actually shows up with the 7. Like when he's got the fingers behind his hand, he's like, "How many fingers have you got in one hand?" He's like 7. He holds up 7 in one hand. Yeah. Anyway.
Jasper says you're being careful with the Wave Serpent after Thursday, Jack.
Yeah, I am. That's totally right. Yeah. If you saw Thursday's game, against AdMech, I didn't realize how much damage they could do. I know how much damage Cooper can do. I'm very scared for that, but you know, that's all I can do. So, yeah, that's it. Right. So my turn done. What's my 3rd secondary? I totally forgot. I'm professional.
R&D, Assassinate.
Assassinate. That's what I'm forgetting.
Do you hold an objective you didn't hold at the start of your turn?
No.
No primary
I
for you.
don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
You can't sneak there with the Wave Serpent.
No, I don't really want to sneak there with Wave Serpent. I might, if I was actually smart, I'll put a singular Guardian just here with my battle focus move.
That's up to Cooper.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, it just means I'm going to shoot them off the table.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
And then I'll just string them out a little bit.
So that's 2 points because the Crete went in range of an objective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, actually, hold on. That's probably a bad idea because he gets a point for killing a unit on an objective, doesn't he?
Within range of 1, yeah.
Let's not do that.
You get 2
that's
points
dumb.
for that.
Yeah, but you'll get 2 points.
No, I get 1 because I just need to hold an objective, and that's going to happen.
A new objective.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to
I mean-
hold a new objective.
I mean, it's the difference of 1 point, and I lose a Guardian unit for it.
Yeah, fair.
So no.
All right. I have to roll morale on my Crude Hounds.
Yeah. Oh, they're insanely brave.
Yeah.
Brave doggos.
Yeah. Leadership 5. So brave.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. So command phase, I gain a CP, which is nice.
it is.
It's very nice.
Very nice. How many CP am I on now, Connor?
5.
5. Okay, cool. That's
So
all right.
yeah, this crisis unit gets reroll wounds against something within 12.
Yep.
They ignore ballistic penalties.
Yep.
They can
They
fall
hurt.
back, shoot, and charge. They auto advance 8, and
Yep.
they have obsec.
Yep.
Because they have obsec, this objective's now sticky.
Okay. Makes sense.
And that's all my command phase buffs. And Riptide does thing in the movement phase.
Cool.
So we'll do my Riptide now. Do I want to Fire and Fade or give it a 5-up invul? I think it's really hard for me to hide this Riptide.
Yeah.
So I might just give it the 5-up.
Well, I think it's hard for you to hide it from the things that are about to get vaporized.
True.
My Hemlock is probably going to die, and I wouldn't be surprised if you kill my
So
Wave Serpent.
what's in the Wave Serpent?
Fugan, 5 Fire Dragons, and 5 Banshees.
5 Banshees.
And my Scorpions are sitting in the middle of the board, don't forget.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to see what my Cold Stars can do, because I kind of want to try to blow up this Wave Serpent with the Crisis Break, and then my Cold Stars to wipe up the stuff in the middle.
I am behind that wall, so
Yeah.
that piece is obscuring. So you'll
Yeah, so
either
I just
have
need to touch the terrain.
Yeah, you'll either
These
need
Cold
to-
Stars move 14, so they're going to make it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they advance and shoot with no penalty, so I just need a 1-inch advance on this Cold Star. So that'll be comfy.
Sounds good.
And they should just be able to wipe up everything inside it.
Yeah.
Except Fugan, of course.
Yes, except Fugan. Which, by the way, actually reminds me, did I play this correctly? I think I did. Ever so slightly that way. There you go.
I want to move things onto the objective.
Go
It's
for
not
it.
going to stop me.
No, I mean, when you blow me up, I'll put Fugan on the objective. Because he's obsec.
He won't be able to fit. I'll have things on the objective.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
And he can't heroically intervene if he uses an exploded transport.
Oh, really? Is that
I'm
a
pretty sure
thing?
that's how that works.
Ooh,
Right?
didn't know that.
Can you intervene
That's
out
an
of exploded
interesting
transport?
one.
That's a very specific question. I'll be
Yeah.
a moment.
Yeah, see you in 5 minutes, Connor. All right. Well, what do you reckon, chat? How's my first turn? What do you think of the Biel-Tan strat with the Hemlock, with the, what is it called? Crimson Hunter Exarch.
I don't know if it impressed enough. Cooper
Yeah.
is still the favorite to win.
Okay, good. That's good.
Good. I
Glad.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
I
This
think,
is really annoying.
Yes. Yeah, you're either going to have to bring
Where
a
are they?
commander over here for me to assassinate.
Come back
Or,
later.
or,
I'll advance the unit of Crude Hounds that you shot at with the Wave Serpent.
okay.
Reroll the advance.
Ooh.
No,
A
they
two,
don't
a two,
have
a
enough
two.
movement.
The red dice are not so lucky yet.
No, they needed a 4 on the advance.
Yeah.
All right, so I might just leave them there.
Okay.
Just give up on Stranglehold this turn. All right. Move the crew.
Yes. I have to make it at least a little bit difficult for him to kill certain units. I don't want to like piecemeal, feed him units one at a time. But I have
What's
to try
the
something.
toughness on Fugan?
He's T5.
T5. Ooh, okay.
Also, the heroic interventions thing is correct. Ungulates has just found it as well.
Right, so
you
I
can't
can't-
charge or heroically intervene. I think this was originally because there was a strat ages ago to run up a rhino with Khorne Berserkers
Yeah.
and then overcharge the plasma gun on it and die,
Yeah.
and then charge afterwards.
Actually,
Yep.
So they got rid of the charge and the heroic intervention. I knew about the charge, but not the heroic intervention.
Yeah, that's a unique rule. Very, very unique.
bring the crew over here, actually, just to really help mop up everything that comes out of this Wave Serpent.
The
With their brooms.
with their brooms, yeah.
It's well known for their sweeping ability.
Sweep away. Well, that's a bit of a pain because I'd like to heroically intervene with Fugan, but I guess he won't.
No, not today.
No,
Wave
no
serpents
Fugan.
are so big. If you had huge units of Kroot, maybe you could surround it and kill everything, but they're not
I
that
need
big.
to surround it and kill it in the assault phase.
Yeah, which is
So otherwise, I
unlikely.
just don't have enough movement to get there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think I just might give the Riptide its strike and fade ability. So
Okay.
it can't fail. It can't fail that. So after it shoots, it moves 2d6.
Wow. Okay. Very
So-
fast. Fast boy.
Yes, very fast.
Classic Tau. That's real classic though.
That is real classic. This is a very
Where are the crisis suits going actually? So if
like-
they move 10 inches and they strike and fade 6,
fire and fade kind of
behind
game.
there. So I want them moving their 18, which will
Yes.
get them on the building. And if they go here, how do I deal with those scorpions?
Yeah, I would just be a little bit careful. I don't have strands at the moment, but next turn if
Yeah.
I roll a charge, then I could get in, and that's very deadly for that unit.
Yeah.
Very, very deadly. Not to mention I have Divergence coming in, and I have the Guardians sitting there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if the
Deadly,
crisis unit
deadly
goes
boys.
18, they get up to here and then they can strike and fade 6, and there's just not enough room back there, so I might just have to leave them. I might just move them onto here and then strike and fade them back behind the obscuring.
Okay.
So if they move on here, they'll just be able to shoot you down the line.
Sure, yeah. Oh, Mr. Poor Wave Serpent.
And then my Cold Stars can kind of just go on an adventure anyway, because you're not actually going to be able to shoot them next turn.
Yes.
Because the
Yeah, I
crew,
can't
the
really
crew
do
will be
much.
lookout searing them.
Can't do much for a little while,
Yeah.
sadly. It is an unfortunate
However,
time. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to double check something to make sure that I'm not a dirty cheater again.
You're always a dirty cheater.
Because I probably have already cheated. You know. Because I know
Without,
my rules very,
without a
very
shadow of a doubt.
well. I know my rules so well, guys. Just
Yeah.
so well.
All right, so let's see how these crisis suits move. So
Okay.
6 inches.
I was checking
get back there.
if I could quicken the biker. Because I thought for a moment, I might not be able to quicken anything that isn't core. It is core and character.
So I'm just going to move the fire and fade on the backmost model. Just
Cool.
get it there.
Yep. You feel free to remove these,
Yeah, I
these
might.
if you need them.
There's just going to be a lot of fiddling with these things because I'm going to be here for a while, I feel like. So I might
Yes.
just move them out of the way.
Yes, I'll just take those. Miniaturescenery.com for all of your Eldar terrain needs. If you guys want to check that out, miniaturescenery.com. Thank you, Tim. He's a legend.
So I think it's just going to be one that won't see because the others will all get further out.
Cool.
So I'll be able to get 4 crisis suits shooting at the wave serpent.
Okay.
Probably enough.
Sure.
And they'll all be in range.
Probably enough. Famous last
Probably
words.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually out of range.
So-
Now range becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Quickening is an old word for being pregnant.
Is it?
It is.
What?
That's
Where did
a
you find that out?
Bit of fun trivia for you.
Damn.
I don't know, I've heard it a few times now. The
Okay.
quickening,
Yeah.
with a whole political debate that's going on at the moment, it has come back into the fore, but we won't get into that.
Right. Okay.
But fun fact for you, so are your Eldar getting pregnant when they go faster?
Probably not. No, unless it's like a miracle. They don't do that anymore, Connor. Remember?
But they do with
it's
the
not
spell,
allowed.
though. They do with the spell. They quicken.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe that's just like our miracle. That's our way of bringing new troops to the fold. We have to quicken all of them
How
one
do
at
I
a
get
time
With a Farseer.
with a Farseer.
What
yeah.
a lucky Farseer.
Yeah. It's like, you know, all those types of movies where they genetically make babies, etc., like clones in little vats and stuff.
squats.
Oh.
Yep. Exactly like that. It's like that, except we just get a Farseer to just go, "Ah," and then like touch you on the belly maybe. And then, you're pregnant.
I'm missing a very simple one. I just move my crisis suits here and then fire and fade them back.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Cooper with the strats.
Yeah.
Remember, you do actually have to see my model with each one.
Yeah, true. That's all.
It is pretty
pretty solid
blocked,
there.
yeah.
They can just come out here.
Okay.
And
Are you
there's
sure
other
that
holes. There's
how
holes
far do
all the way
they?
through here.
Yeah. How far do they fire and fade?
6. So I just need to fire and fade them
Okay.
back behind this bit of obscuring here.
Sure,
That
yeah.
way, like, even the bright lance is like there. If one bright lance shoots me, I don't really care.
Okay.
It's just about staying away from like the scorpions and the rest
Yep.
of it.
Yep.
What is it actually called? It's not fire and fade.
Strike and fade.
Strike and fade, and I have fire and
It's
fade.
still super similar. That's,
Yeah.
it should be something to do with jetpack.
And
Jetpack
is
used to be.
Is it not taken away from your movement when you go through terrain?
No, that's battle focus only.
Wow, that's lame.
Your whole
No, it's not.
army
Battle
does
focus
it.
would be stupid if it could.
Yeah,
Stop complaining about the thing that's like the best thing in your codex, Jax.
I'm just saying because the whole reason they made it so that it's -3 for area terrain is so that you don't sit on a wall and then shoot and then go behind it with
still
every
absurd.
turn, every single turn. But this is a unit in the game that can actually do that. In my army,
You can do it as well with your fire and fade.
I can, but that's 2 command points.
Yeah.
Battle Focus can't do it, but Warp Spiders can in Biel-Tan only because they move a minimum of 6,
So you might just move the crude hound.
which is really nice.
Is it each dice roll counts as a 3?
Yes. So only they cannot mortal wound themselves because you cannot roll double ones. They just count as 3s, and you can roll a minimum of a 6, which is really nice. So you get to move minimum 3 if you're going through area terrain. Is how I have interpreted that. I'll probably be incorrect and I'm a dirty cheater again, but you know.
It
Without
just
a shadow of
says
doubt.
when you make a battle focus move, treat a roll of 1 to 2 as 3 instead.
Yeah.
A roll can be more than 1 dice.
Yeah. And the Warp Spider one just says roll 2d6.
So I don't think it would count as 6 minimum.
Why? If you roll a 1 or a 2, they both get changed to 3s.
Yeah.
With psychic spell, like there are psychic abilities that are similar to that, like traits.
Yeah. Oh, you're
You
saying
count
like
ones as
the
twos.
whole roll?
I would say the whole roll.
Ah.
So you'd roll 2 1s and it's a 2, but you count that
Does
as
it
a 3.
say treat a roll or rolls?
Treat a roll of 1 to 2 as 3 instead.
Ah. Well, that's lame. I wonder if anyone else. What do you think? What do you guys think in chat about that? I interpreted that as like a roll is your all of your dice. So 1s and 2s become 3s, but you could be right. It could be a psychic test
Actually, let's
roll,
roll that
for
advance.
example, and both of them
So now
count.
the drone can move.
So, but what about in the what's it called? In the psychic test trait?
That's what I was referencing before.
No. There's a trait for Craftworlds.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
Yeah, and they say that 1s and 2s for both rolls, I believe, become they just count as
So check out the wording's different.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I mean I thought it would be the same, and I think that the psychic one is all of your rolls, including like for the psychic test. But if you roll double 1, it just counts as 2s or 3s or whatever it is. But I don't know. It could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know if he'll be able to see.
Yeah, there's a hole through the wall.
But can you see? Oh, all right. I'll give it to you.
That's why he's there. There's a hole through the wall. And then the crisis suits just jump back behind where he is.
Nice.
Oh my!
Are they
I
going to be
know
able?
where he was.
Are they going to be able to fit if you have a commander there?
Yeah. So this crisis suit before I fiddled lands right there, and then that one lands right
Okay,
there. And then
they're gonna go
everyone else is
over
behind.
him.
Yeah,
Yep,
they're going to
cool.
go over him because
Nice.
they fly.
For the psychic test, any or all dice results of 1 to 2.
Wow. Right. So under the wording for battle focus, it says treat a roll of a 1 or a 2 as 3.
That's correct.
But
Which
what does
is
it
not
say?
a dice result.
Right. So what does it say for the mortal wounds for the spiders? Does that mean I'm
says
immune to the mortal wounds, or
If you roll double 1s. So the result counts as 3, but I think you would still get hurt.
right? So everything I thought about them being amazing in Biel-Tan is completely false.
I think so, yeah.
Awesome. That's great. I think that should be
Love
FAQ'd
it.
immediately. But that's just my
It's
things.
a bit weird.
Definitely should be minimum 6 and immune to mortals, but whatever. Stupid game.
We've got Ungulate saying as well.
I'm
Cooper,
gonna advance Brevstorm.
Okay, that's a big one.
Yeah.
What is he saying?
Strike and Fade's only the first unit that shoots.
Yeah, that's correct.
So it's not
First unit that
quite the same as Fire
What
and Fade.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
but
the
I can
first
charge after I do it.
The first unit that shoots.
Because Strike and Fade is fully resolved at the start of the shooting phase.
So does that mean you have to shoot them first?
Yes.
Ah.
It's on the same timing as my mark lights.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so they have to shoot first, but they're going to shoot the Wave Serpent, so they're always shooting first
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Yep. All right. And we'll advance Farsight.
Is it worth me lightning fasting this Wave Serpent, you reckon?
They ignore Ballistic Skill modifiers.
Well, not for
Sorry,
them.
no, sorry, hit roll modifiers.
Hit roll modifiers. All hit roll modifiers?
Yeah, that's the Crisis Commander
Does it say
buff.
they can or they may or they?
They can ignore any or all hit roll modifiers.
Okay.
They
So if you
don't
got +1 to hit, you'd ignore yourself?
Any or all.
Yeah?
Yep, and
Kind of-
Torch Star.
Kind of what you're saying?
They don't ignore ballistic skill modifiers.
Yeah, sorry, hit roll modifiers. Caught that one.
Oh, right. Okay. So,
So
I
I
mean,
don't ignore the penalty for air bursts if I were running them.
okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so what I think I'll do with the Riptide is I'll leave it here. That way it'll just be able to see, and then I'll move 2d6 and. If I leave it, so it'll move 2d6 and I'll move Shovel this way. So that way the only shooting line's downfield here, and
Cool.
anything comes out of reserve isn't going to be threatening a Riptide because it's got a 2-up armor save.
Yeah. Are you sure? Divergences are pretty brutal. And I can Doom it as well, because they can move 26 and Doom's range is 24.
Yeah.
If I roll 9.
Yeah, and if you want to do that on my Riptide, go ahead.
Could be
I
worth.
don't think you'll kill it. I think
Okay.
don't think you have enough guns to get through it.
Sure.
Actually, I think I'm happy just leaving it here and giving it a 5-up Feel No Pain.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Nice.
Cool.
Very,
Alright.
very cool.
That was a long movement phase.
Yeah.
Eldar makes you think a lot more than they should.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, and now we'll go to the start of the shooting phase.
Yeah.
So I've got 5 marker lights that can all see your plane, so I'll roll them now.
That makes sense.
So your plane's got 3 marker lights on it.
Okay.
And then we'll spend the CP for strike and fade.
All right.
That's not one you get back.
No,
Very cool.
makes me sad. Okay, so I have to roll this separately because 4 are in range of the automatic marker light and 1 isn't.
Okay. Is this going to the plane?
No, this is going to the wave
into the wave 7.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's ignoring hit penalties.
I assume things like the Riptide and all the commanders are going to shoot the plane. Probably. So, because it's the only real target. When you do that, I will, if you do it, I will probably make myself -1.
Yeah, okay.
Before it happens.
Yeah, so the Riptide and the Broadsides will be hitting on 4s in that case because they have velocity trackers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because +2, -2.
We'll start with the 12 cyclic ion blaster shots that are in range of the 3 marker light. So these will be hitting on 3s.
It's all the crisis going to my
Re-rolling
wave
1s.
serpent.
So I take a mortal wound on the unit, which I'll just put on a shield drone.
Ooh. Nice. I like how he explodes his own gun, but a drone takes away.
You've got, I can only win you on 4s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4s for full re-rolls.
Well, that's red dice for you.
Yeah.
Good.
They've been failing the rest of the game, to be fair.
Yep.
So that's 9 saves at -2.
Damage 2?
Damage 2, yeah.
So 9 saves at -2, so 5s is probably the perfect gun for it. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, I'm on 1 wound.
All right, I'll fire the burst cannons.
Amazing.
So this might take a while.
Yep.
6.
Is this where I explode and then kill the 3 crew
so I've got to roll
hounds
another
and then they fail
6.
morale and run away? If I explode and kill 3 crew hounds and then the last one runs to morale?
I'm spending 2 CP because otherwise you get 12 primary.
Nice.
We'll roll that one again
Yeah.
because that landed on top.
Yeah.
Cool. So these are hitting on 3s. We're re-rolling 1s because commander nearby.
Yep. Man, this blob hurts.
Yep. Yep. And then we're winning on 5s because it's the burst cannons with full re-rolls because of our Warlord trait from Farsight himself. All right, do you just want to roll those first because they're no rend?
So 3s.
Yeah.
Hey! He's dead.
Yep, cool.
Does he
Boom, boom.
explode? No.
No.
Okay. Well, I have to get all my models out. This is interesting. Do you move your dudes now?
It will move off. They'll move after you've deployed everything.
Okay, so what I want to check here, what guns does this man have?
Okay, so that one there is
probably a great shot of this. This is intentional, Connor. They get a great side cam shot. Fully intentional. Yeah.
all right.
There's a lot of crew
So
here too.
both of them have high output burst cannons, which are 10 shots, strength 5 -1.
10 shot, strength 5, -1.
Yep.
Okay.
Shavastos here also has a burst cannon, a missile pod, and a plasma rifle.
Okay.
And then this one over here is Brightsword.
Yep.
Brightsword's got 2 fusion blasters and a plasma rifle.
2 fusion blasters and a plasma rifle.
Yeah, so this is your infantry chewer here. But they both do have high output burst cannons, so they both can kill infantry pretty effectively.
Okay.
And I've still got SMS on this broadside.
Yes. So really, what I'm thinking is I put the dragons just kind of here in the middle, where this plant shrub is.
Yep. They innately ignore cover, by the way.
Yeah, I know
If that's
that,
something
but
you're
I'm just
concerned
trying to be as hidden as I can.
Yep.
Because I think that if I put them a dragon unit just here, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I have to see how many you can see. The banshees I'm less concerned with. I would like the dragons to survive because they're going to be brutal for you next turn.
Yep. They'll just get charged by some crew.
Yeah, if they make it, they're -2 to charge. Ha ha! Relics. But yeah, you'll probably make it. We'll have to see. So I'm less concerned about Fugan as well. So I think Fugan, if he goes here, somewhere here.
Have you rolled the dice to see who dies?
No, you've got to get everyone out
You place them
first.
out, then roll.
Yeah. So you place them out and then you roll. So the plan is to put them about here. There's... This commander can't really see underneath up to about here.
Yeah.
And this commander, I think, can probably see everything. Yeah. And he's the infantry killer, right?
Yeah.
Right. What was it, 8 shots or something? 12
So it's
shots?
got 10 shots to strength 5 -1, 6 shots at strength 5 no AP, and then 2 shots at strength 7 -2, and 1 shot at strength 8 -4.
Oh, gosh.
It's all hitting on 2s.
Why does he have so many guns?
Ha ha ha, Cold Star, go burr.
All right, well, I don't think that I can be hidden from this one.
Yeah.
I can probably be hidden from this one.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a go, and we'll touch the cover with everything for what it's worth.
Yeah.
So that they both ignore cover, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Cold Stars always have target locks, so they just ignore cover, which is why empty infantry builds are really good on them.
Do they ignore dense?
No, but I'm inside the terrain feature.
Yes, but this is dense. So I could go over here, and everything else can't see me still, and that way, they both can probably see me. Actually, maybe he can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see this one, but they're -1 to hit. So
Yeah.
at least I get something, right?
Yes.
And the Banshees are -1 to hit regardless, so I'm fine with that. And then they're really far away from you for shooting and charging and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you also won't be able to kill both units to be able to shoot Fugan. So I'll just go like that. Oh,
Challenge
magnets.
accepted.
Well, I mean, you can only see me with 2 units.
Yeah.
So that's that. And
yeah.
then this is removed. How's
Cool.
that?
Time for some crew to shoot some things.
Yeah.
All right. And now we'll begin doing our moves. So was there...
Yep. So both those commanders are going to be able to see things. Actually, I think that this one, yeah, he can still see. I'll put a Banshee right here, so that. Yeah, this is very finicky. This commander, the commander closest to the wall can only see. He can see both. But the other commander can't see the Banshees. He can see the dragons.
So Swooping Hawks moved 14, right? Then they shoot 24.
Swooping Hawks?
Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
So if they move...
Indeed they do.
If they move 14 this way, they'll be blocked by that wall. So to see me, they have to come all the way out here, and then I'm outside 24 inches.
That's totally
and that
correct.
kind of applies to your entire army, so I might actually just leave the crisis suits in cover.
Okay.
Because that'll actually make them most survivable against your stuff that's coming out of reserves.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to hide from...
Too many things, yeah.
Too many things anyway. So they should be very survivable here.
Cool.
That way I also keep my commanders nice and bubbled. This one, 3 inches.
All right, what is the chat saying? For the Tau? Okay, maybe I don't read that.
For the Tau!
I said something slightly inappropriate I can't say on the stream, so
Okay.
it's a great time to read the chat, guys. Thank you, thank you.
I might just have to read it for my own amusement.
Yeah, so you can go through it later. He's saying it's propaganda.
You're not actually running Shadow Sun either.
No.
I'm running, I'm not running
No
Shadow Sun
Shadow
today.
Sun. Yeah.
Right, cool.
They're all on my side. That's on my side, Connor, because I have Amelin.
Yeah, Amelin's a bit too big.
A bit too big in a certain area, apparently, according to Connor. You know?
Yes, I see what they're saying
It's
now.
a bit silly.
Yeah.
A lot of it is a bit silly though. Look,
It's armor plating, all right? It's fine.
All right, I'm going to shoot the broadside into the plane, and
Yep.
I'm going to put the SMS into... Actually, no, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
So I'm going to put my anti-infantry commander #1
Yep.
into your fire dragons.
Okay. The other one cannot see the Banshees, just letting you know. The other one cannot see the Banshees.
Yeah, so what I want to do... Actually, no, I'll shoot the crude into the banshees first.
Okay.
So they'll definitely be within rapid fire range of 12, I reckon.
Do they get Farsight Enclaves?
No.
Okay, so they are -1 to hit.
Yes.
What are they like? Strength 4 -1 or something?
Strength 4, no rend.
No rend. Interesting. Okay. I can deal with that. Happy with it.
Right, so we'll be hitting you on 5s.
Yeah. Very, very good. And we're in here on 3s.
Ooh.
And I get 4 up armor. Amazing.
So we'll give you 5 saves.
5, 4 pluses. Hit! So 3 are dead.
Yeah.
Ouch. Sounds pretty good to me. All right. A leader and one remain.
So we'll put the anti-infantry commander into your fire dragons.
Okay. He is outside 9.
Definitely. So he'll be hitting on 3s.
Yeah, because I'm -1 to hit because of
Yep.
the dense cover.
Yep. Cool. So we'll start with the high output burst cannon, I reckon.
Yeah.
Wah.
Is he the one that rerolls everything?
No, that's the enforcer. The
Makes
single
sense.
enforcer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3s. Oop. So that'll be 4 saves.
At AP minus.
And hold
1.
on. So there were 2 wound rolls of 1 there. I'm just checking if the closest target. Yep. You look like you're closer to the. So he's closer to this model than he is that model there.
Sure.
So I will re-roll those wound rolls of 1 from what card? Ooh. So that'll be 6 saves.
At -1.
At -1.
Ignoring cover.
Ignoring cover.
So 4s. That's not good. 4 die. How many wounds? What's the damage on the other ones?
There's still another 6 at 1 damage. There's 2 at 2 damage and 1 at 3.
All right, I'll do 2. I'll kill a dude and I'll kill 3 dudes and I'll take 1 on the leader.
Yep. Is he a 2 wound model?
He's a 3 wound model.
So I'll shoot the missile pods now, which is a 2 damage gun.
Okay, well then I'll take 2 of them. You can decide that, can't you?
Yeah, I can pick.
It's such a pain.
So if you put him on 1, then I'm going to shoot my 1 damage gun. If you put him on 2, I'm going to shoot my 2 damage gun.
Sure, I'll put him on 1. So I'll kill a dude. I
then
failed
2
4. I'll
damage
kill 2
strikes up.
dudes and put 2 on him. So there's 3 remaining on 1 wound. Okay.
Okay, we'll
Sure.
fire the burst cannons now.
Yep.
They all hit. 3s, rerolling 1s from one card.
Yep.
So that's another 4 saves at no AP now.
4 saves, no AP. So 3s. Hey. Rolling out of the
In
tray.
the dice tray.
Hope. He's fine.
Cool. Order doesn't really matter here. Does he have an invul?
He does. 5 up.
Do they all have 5 ups?
Yep.
Okay.
Aspect armor.
Cool. We'll shoot the missile pods.
Yep.
1 hits. Wounds.
Okay. AP minus
2.
2. So a 5 up. No. So leader is dead.
Yep. And then a plasma rifle. Will hit. And will wound on your invul.
So 5 up. No. So there's 1
there's
left.
1 dragon left.
1 dragon. And I might be able to make it so you can't see them.
It's this one that can shoot now, and he can see straight through the line.
Okay, so you can see them?
Yeah, he can see the fire dragon and your character who's no longer benefiting from lookout, sir.
Oh no. That's a bum. Yeah, I should have thought about that.
I don't think you were being that careful with
I can
yourself.
see all of them as well, actually.
No.
So I'm just going to see which guns are on brights. Just got
Yeah.
high output burst cannon, 2 fusions, and a...
Shooting phase. Takes so long.
Yeah. Especially when I'm running characters that don't usually run. Like I have to... Because they're all loaded
There
out
are
differently.
so many different
Yeah.
loadouts everywhere.
All right,
This
so
would take a long time to
so
get
I'm
used
going to
to.
put high output burst cannons into the Howling Banshees.
Yeah.
I'm going to put...
Can they... I don't know if he can see the banshees.
yeah, there's a line. There was a line through the hole again.
Can underneath?
Through the hole.
From this commander with
yeah,
the fins?
the commander with the fins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Yep. So I'm going to put the high output burst cannon into the Howling Banshees because I really want them dead.
Yep.
I'm going to put a single plasma rifle into the fire dragon.
Okay.
And I'm going to put 2 fusions into your character.
Okay.
All right, so we'll fire 10 shots with the high output burst cannon first.
Yep.
So 3s. No, yes, you're -1 to hit.
I am -1. I'm -1 on everything except Fugan.
Yep. And the Howling Banshees are the closest model, so this will be my reroll wound rolls of 1.
Yep.
So 3s. So that'll be 5 saves at -1.
I didn't play that very well. Chat. 5 saves at -1. I did 5s. Okay.
You do make 5s.
That's the last thing that you have to shoot at them, isn't it?
I've got SMS.
Yeah, but the SMS are 1 damage. You can't see
Hitting
me.
on 6s.
Yeah. Is that 1 damage?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take a wound on the leader.
Yep.
So the leader's on 2 wounds left.
Yep. Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Sounds good.
So the plasma into your will miss.
Into the dragon.
Yes.
Okay, and then into Fugan.
To Fugan.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Winning on 3s. T5.
Yep. 2 wounds on your invul.
4 pluses. Okay, we're good.
Cool.
That was lucky.
Yep.
Woo!
He
Right, so
killed
that's-
1 banshee.
He did 1 damage to a banshee.
Yeah, 1 damage to a banshee. So there's a banshee left on 2 wounds. There's 2 banshees left, and there is 1 dragon left.
Yep. All right. So next up, so that's all the commanders there. So now we've just got everything that you can see downstairs in your plane. We'll go to the broadside. I'm going to put the primary gun into your plane.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to move the SMS over to your striking scorpions.
Oh, okay. The plane is going to be -1 to hit.
Yep. So I will be hitting on 4s with my high upper missile because I'm +2 and you're -2.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, that's weird to say. Yep.
Yep. So I'm going to start with the high output missile pod.
Makes sense. Yep.
So yeah, we're hitting on 4s. No rerolls anymore because they're no longer core. And this was T6. Oh, so 3s.
AP
3
minus.
at -2 for 2 damage.
Oh, 5 ups. Nope. Okay, so 4 damage, so it's down to 8.
Yep. And now I will shoot the SMS on 5s.
Yep.
And your striking scorpions. That is 3 hits. This will be 3s to wound because I'm definitely outside. I should be outside 18 inches there.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna Farsight Enclaves reroll one of those wound rolls. So just 1 save. It's at -1, which you get +1 back against.
So a 3 up. He's fine.
Cool.
All said and done.
Okay,
And
we'll go
done.
the Riptide into your plane now.
Yeah. There's still 2 mark lights, so he'll be using one.
I don't think I'm going to overcharge.
Okay, and he has velocity as well.
Yep.
So still 4s. Do you
Only
get
30 inches.
you don't get any rerolls besides 1 wound reroll, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I've still got a bunch of plasmas left on commanders over here, so I should be able to do it. All right, so we're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
We're not overcharging because I don't want to do wound rolls of 1, so hit rolls of 1 to make myself hurt a little. All right, and then when you on 3s, so that's all 4. -3, so we're as well.
And these are 3 damage?
Yes.
So I need to pass 2 of these, at least. 5s? No. I think I'm just going to let him die.
Does he boom boom?
You have heaps of plasma left. He does not boom boom. That's, yeah. Well, I mean, it was to be expected. I don't think that he's particularly great in this matchup, but, you know, I wanted to see what he could do. Sadly, he died.
Banshees get fight last, don't they?
Only if I charge.
Only if you charge. So I've got a 7-inch charge from the Crude into the Banshees.
Okay.
Which I think I'll take because I believe that's on my guns.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good.
The assault phase.
Need a 7.
The Tau assault phase.
Need a 7.
Let's go, Crude. I think I'm going to CP that because I really want those Banshees dead.
Yeah. They're in.
They're in.
Okay. Let's do this. I will accept your challenge. How many attacks do these guys get?
They have 2 attacks each.
Yep.
At strength 4 -1.
Strength 4 -1. So I mean, you're winning on 3s and I only get 5 ups. But what's that? What do they hit on? 3s?
3s. Yeah.
So you're hitting on 4s.
With lightning fast, yes.
No, they're just -1 to hit all the time.
Okay. Why not?
Yeah. So yeah. So I mean,
Like even if I kill your Exarch, they're still kind of good because they just sit there.
Yeah. 20 attacks. Yeah. It's brutal.
And I might charge the Crude Hounds into just the Fire Dragon.
Okay. He is -2 to charge.
Yeah. And they reroll charges.
Okay. They're in.
Yep. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to put 1 here.
Yes.
Within half an inch.
Yes.
Then
if you're going through the terrain, you only move 5.
Only needed.
Yeah, because you're -4.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Yep. So the way so I'm just strung back here. So even if you do kill 1 back, they're just gonna.
Yep.
Like I just pick this one out and they'll still go heresy in the objective.
Yep.
Cool.
I would like to say I'm, surprised that he killed a Wave Serpent, all my Banshees, and all my Dragons, but I had to try something.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna move your Exarch's wounds out of the way because I've got to do some pile-ins and they're pretty important.
Totally, all good. Yeah, because if they had survived, it would have been a great next turn for me. I still have Fugue in there. He can probably do some work, but...
How many attacks does Fugue have in combat?
6. Hits on 2s, kills on 2s.
Yeah, and he can fall back shoot, right?
For a command point, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so... Whatever. Is your beam closest model?
Any model I choose.
No, but when you shoot it, you measure to the closest model, right?
Of the unit, yeah.
Yeah, so you'd be shooting my Crisis Suits and I wouldn't be going through my commanders anyway,
yep.
So I'm kind of okay with that.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So, yes, we will fight first with all my crew. I will not get 2 of them in, so there'll be 16 attacks.
Okay. The long attrition game.
Yes. Both of us play attrition armies that just want to grind the opponent out of resources.
Yep.
Problem is,
Yes,
I think
we
you
do.
might be able to get a lot next turn.
Maybe.
We'll see. So we're hitting on 4s, right? Because you're -1.
Banshees?
Yep.
Yes.
Ooh, that wasn't great.
One of the 3s.
Ooh, that was
also
pretty
not great.
terrible. Only 3 saves.
3 saves.
-1.
So if I roll 2 5-ups, the leader will live. Hey! I might CP it just because if she does, she gets 10 attacks.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Please roll a 5. Yeah! So she's
That's,
live on a wound.
Shouldn't have happened, but it has.
Yep.
And
so
we'll move on from
I
it.
did spend a CP.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is.
Yep.
Do you want to do your
so
hounds?
9, from the hounds, 9 attacks into your fire dragon.
He's not -1.
Cool. So we'll hit you on 3s, I believe.
Ooh.
Still have crude hounds up.
They've
Yep,
never made combat,
3s,
have they?
and they're -1, so 3. Right, so this will be
Strength
4s to
3?
wound, because you're T3, right?
T4.
T4, so this is 5s to wound, actually.
Dragons.
2 wounds at -1.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll probably still get him. I need 4s, no rerolls. No, he's fine.
Every time I play against you.
Cool. So I get to hit you back now. I will do the leader. How many CP am I on, Connor?
I've just picked them all up. We
You're
don't need to
on
roll
3.
this.
No. I only get 10 attacks and I don't get any
You get
rerolls.
15 attacks.
No. It's 10 with the leader, 3 with the banshee.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. What was that, Connor?
You're on 3.
3. Okay.
And yeah, we will consolidate just to stop you piling into
I
there.
could use exploding 6s to hit. I don't think it's particularly worth it. And I say that, and I'm going to roll like 5 6s. But here we go. 3s. Rerolling a hit roll. So there you go. Only 6 hit. And winning here on 3s, because are they T3? Yes.
Yeah.
-3. So 3s, and you die. So 5 are dead.
Yep.
And then the non-leader, 3s. Okay, so only 1 and nothing. So I only killed 5.
Killed 5.
Yep, and then the 1 dragon hitting on 3s, re-rolling a hit roll. He hits twice. He's winning on 4s. So 1 wound on the hounds.
1 wound on the hounds.
Yep,
AP.
nothing.
6 up, save.
Got him. Do they have to take morale now?
They do.
Okay, well, here's my predicament. The Banshees have lost 3, their leadership 8. So on a 6, they will run. The Dragons have lost 4, but their leadership currently is 10. So on a...
Their leadership 10?
Yeah, because of Fugan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he gives them extra 2. So on a
They can't
6,
run.
they are fine, yeah. So they're okay. So it's just the Banshees on a 6. I don't think I want to command point this. It's 2 CP. 1 in 6 chance. Okay, we're good.
And the
That was
crude hounds,
horrible.
they run on 5.
Whew.
Cool.
All right. Well, that's that. And did you
Alright.
touch Fugan?
No.
Okay, cool.
And the carnivores are fine.
Oh, yeah, the crude. Yeah.
Yes, they have to take morale too. Okay.
They had to roll a 1.
Very great. Did you wrap those Banshees?
So the way this will work is that once Fugan moves, the Banshees will be able to walk out because I can't wrap the Banshees and not touch Fugan.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's do some Strands of Fate.
But your Banshees will have to walk back before they come toward me, which will massively cut down there. And they can't advance when they're falling back.
Yep.
They'll be pretty hard pressed to actually get anywhere, especially with the crude hounds here. So it's
So,
they have to walk back here, then come all the way around here if they want to charge anything impactful.
so Cooper, you scored 2 primary this turn, I believe.
Yeah, he holds a
Yes,
new
because he had
objective.
nothing on the objective.
Yep.
And I don't score Stranglehold because my crude hounds didn't roll enough on an advance roll.
Yeah.
But they're set up to only need a 2 next turn.
Ooh. And then for me, I get 8 primary, and I will do my Strands.
Yep.
Here we go. So hit rolls are kind of not particularly amazing anymore. I've lost my Serpent and my Plane, all my big targets, really.
Yep.
I will need a charge, I
So
think.
yeah. Just in terms of that turn 1, I think I killed a bit more than I expected you were going to give me on turn 1.
Yeah, you killed a lot.
Yeah.
You killed a lot.
I thought I'd kind of just be shooting your plane and calling it a day. But
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy
you
with
did
that.
really, really well.
Yeah.
Yep. So what do I want to reroll here? I don't think I'll need a wound. I'll reroll one of the hits.
Sorry, Jack, do you hold objective 1 at the moment?
Yes, because it's sticky.
Right, okay.
And I had the Rangers,
Rangers
on there
were there
at the beginning of the game.
phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will take a Psychic. I will take a charge. I might actually take 2 charges. Let me just test to see the limits of my ranges here. Because am I allowed with these Banshees to fall back around here? No, because they're within an inch.
Inch of them.
Yeah, so they only move 6 going through here to go around to here. So I can get the furthest one there.
And then I can make you -2 to charge, so you'd be well and truly out.
Well, it would be a 10, so I'd need a 9, and it would need 11, and then I get an automatic roll.
Yeah.
Whereas I could go this way and go all the way around to about, this is hard to measure, to about there. Can he make me -2?
Yep, all battle suit.
So I'm within probably 10, so also the same thing, and 9. Yeah, so I don't like my chances either way if I take charge rolls. I could stay where I am and then just get the Banshees to kill them and not have to spend my command point. I think that's probably a wise idea.
Yep.
Did you take my dragon out of combat? Or do you want to leave him
Yeah,
there?
he got taken out of combat.
Okay, so he's out of combat. That's fine. So, yeah, and Fugan, he's going to need a
actually, no,
massive
sorry.
charge.
If you killed one, I should have left him in combat. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You want me to leave a dude right here?
Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, it was just outside of Fugan's range.
Oh,
so
yes, yep,
right
yep. Okay.
He was there. He's fallen over.
So if I move Fugan over this way, I still can't shoot him.
Yeah, because he's benefiting from Lookout Sarah and you wouldn't be the closest target.
Yeah, because these are the closest target.
Yeah.
But if I wipe all of this and then I can
You
use...
can't wipe that in the shooting phase.
Yes, this. Well, I could with Guardians if I fall back the Banshees, is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So, yeah. Let's fall back the Banshees.
Yeah, and if you've only got a single shot, he's got a drone.
Yeah, oh, okay. Only one shot. Right. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, you know what? We might just play it a little bit safe. Fugan's going to move his, whatever it is, through here. He'll just sit right on the edge of this.
Yeah, with OBSEC, of course.
With OBSEC, so it's mine. And then you have to basically shoot and punch and do a lot of stuff to come and kill me. So he's just going to hold it as long as he can.
Those hounds will be worth 3 points as well.
Yeah, they will. And then the
Well, he's already got OBSEC on it, so that's worth 2. So
Yeah.
hounds are only worth 1.
Yeah. Well, all up that objective is 3 points for him.
I'll get 3 points back from him, though.
Yes, that's an
Also,
interesting question.
Cooper, can you see chat on Jack's phone?
Yeah. What are we looking at?
Last message from Movie Hater, 11:11.
Ooh. Definitely take that. I just don't know if I'll need charges this turn, guys. I think I might not need them, so we're just going to take a hit and a
I'm
wound.
very happy with the hole right now. Everyone wants the 8 to win.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they are probably the underdogs in this matchup.
Yeah. Eldar beat Tau normally, and this is not a good Tau list. It's not bad. It's just not
Don't
good.
say that. When you win, it'll be even more embarrassing.
That's the point.
And Jack said this is a competitive list for him too.
It is, yeah. I've really put the odds against me, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm putting all my cards on the table. We're going to see what happens. So, yeah. The problem is that these Banshees are probably going to die and they don't fight first. So unless I fall back and charge...
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. I could just fall back and charge. I really wanted to charge these, but these hounds have made it very, very annoying. So
That's what crit hounds do best. They score some stranglehold points occasionally. Not this time, apparently. And then just be annoying.
Yeah. Right. Well, yeah, there's not much I can do. Well, let's move some things first and we'll see where I can actually get to.
Oh, yes, the Bright Lance.
The Bright Lance of Destiny.
Yep.
He's going to be able to see loads of things.
Yeah, of course.
All these guys are going to move over 7.
Yeah. And they're going to be able to shoot some crit hounds.
Or the...
maybe some chip damage and some suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be, I think, a bit more than chip damage. We'll have a go. We'll have a crack. And 3 will get me back to here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Play those sight lines as well as I can. Amazing. Right, the Scorpions I think are going to stay where they are. There's not a whole lot I can do about these Crude Hounds. They will probably get him Stranglehold next turn. And that
as long as they don't Snake Eyes in advance roll.
Yeah,
which could happen.
Yep. These dragons and things, I just don't know what to do over here. They're kind of just a lost cause at this point. Something is just going to shoot them and be sad. We'll move this dragon back here so that he's in the cover and
Yeah.
he's dense, just in case, you know, might make it a little bit interesting. I think these banshees are going to have to fall back and charge, and we'll just have a crack, really.
Yeah, that's a CP, right?
Although, yeah, this is a interesting quandary. If I do that, then there's another problem.
Yeah. While you're thinking, I might just go grab myself some water.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, I will do this. Let's just fall these back, and I'm gonna pay a CP to fall back and charge, and they're gonna go all the way over here. Yeah, and we'll just maybe charge the. Actually, we'll just go here. We'll charge both of these because I want both of those dead. The Fugan, I think, is fine where he is. Those boys are fine where they are. I think that it's time for the hawks and the spiders to move to their next point of cover and literally just move up the board. These rangers are just going to play it safe. I don't really need them to go anywhere at all. Yeah, they're just going to sit and be annoying. Actually, yeah, and there's nothing for me to shoot, really. If I come all the way out here, I can't see anything. Nothing's within 36 inches. Yep, so they're just going to sit for now. This Bright Lance is going to peek its head out, and he might have a shot into some of these suits as well. Yep, that'll be fine. And then we'll move these guys just up with it. And then all these hawks are just going to go for gold. They can move 14, so they'll get to here. Where's 24? We got to do some measuring, because otherwise I might be out of range. Interesting with these suits. So 24 closest is within that in a straight line, and the last guy moves to here. Here, he moves to here, so I might be able to. I can get some shots, I think, with the Swipping Hawks onto the suits. Yeah, and we're going to move the spiders up as well. I think the spiders will advance. They don't 2d6 move when they advance, do they? It's just a d6 when they advance, I believe, Connor?
They might get it for the advance as well.
Okay, well, we may as well check that.
Advance, they can't battle focus, right?
Yes, yeah, but they won't be able to battle focus anything anyway because they can't see.
If they can use it for battle focus, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to use it for advance.
Yes, it is a bit of an interesting one. We're going to move this to right.
So all up, you were pretty happy with that turn, Cooper.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned about how I'm going to score points going forward, but I feel like if I start running Jack out of resources, it'll just come naturally with that. It's kind of just how Tau play the mission anyway, because they do struggle on primary compared to most factions because they don't intrinsically have much melee. Obviously, this is being an exception because I've got 3 punchy commanders. But, you know, so the way I generally tend to score points is I run my opponent out of resources and I can just sit on objectives without a care in the world. So while not going to get many points early on, hopefully I'll be able to start running Jack out of resources and just scoring safely.
Well, you took a big chunk out turn 1. I
Yeah.
don't think
so
you can...
it looks like you're just going to have 2 in range because that's 24 inches
I
there.
think it should be 4. Yeah, I think there's only 4.
Is that all 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's the only 4 that I moved.
Yeah.
Where's your character? Right here. That's fine.
Yeah, closest characters would be these 2.
Yep. Let's be nasty. So we're near right here. We're going to go within 18 of the Crit Hounds.
Yep. Do you have Restrain?
No, I have Executioner.
Oh, and that doesn't require line of sight, does it?
No, it
'Cause
doesn't.
It's very fun and interactive.
It is very fun and interactive. So we're going to interrogate and then Executioner and then fail my Quicken to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is going to be perfect. Sounds good. And then I'll lose my Farseer and be sad about it.
Yep.
Because I'm an idiot. Did you find that thing on spiders, by the way, Connor?
The advance is also 2d6, yes.
Cool. All right, well, I'll advance those spiders. Height. So that still is only a 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
because it's not
a battle focus move.
Well, it's not a battle focus move, and even if it was, they would only get a 3. So they're going to move all the way up to here.
So really, it's not great for spiders at all, Biel-Tan.
No, it's actually worse. It's horrible for them. It's way worse for them. So I'm going to have to rethink my strategy, because that's a stupid idea. So they're going to move up. And that will be just something else for Cooper to deal with next turn.
Yep.
Are you just spoon feeding him?
Well,
he is.
He can't really kill these guys. I don't think that he can.
What part
shoot
about
them.
auto-advancing 18 do you not understand?
Yes, that's true. But I mean, the closer you come to me, then the more damage I get on you. So I don't know. I have to do something. I can't sit them at the back of the board the whole game. You know, that is what it is. So I should be on 3 command points because I gained 1 and spent 1.
That's it.
Okay, cool. Very good. Yeah. And we're within 18 here. And I'm just going to gain a command point with this Farseer. And then she can also give me Doom or Will of Asuryan, which is not going to be particularly amazing. I think that's fine. And then I'm going to be really dumb. Oh, actually, hold on. No, we'll advance that Farseer forwards. Shoot. She will go 2. So she moves 9. She's going to move, what's the range? 24 plus 9. What's that? 24 plus 9 is
33.
33. Okay, I think it's possible. So we're going to be 24 exactly away from these boys.
Yep.
And we're going to give them the spooky spooks.
What's the spooky spooks?
That would be Doom.
You're not running Shadow Spectres?
Isn't Doom 18 now?
Unless I cast it on a 9.
Ah.
Yes.
So you're just going to roll a 9+.
I am just going to roll a 9+.
Yeah.
And then when I don't roll a 9+, I'll be sad.
Yeah. First the Howling Banshee 5 up, and now this. You're really testing the waters here, aren't you?
I got to try something. Got to try something.
You have a Strands of Fate dice.
I do have a Strands of Fate dice.
Yeah, but he's got a mental interrogation and a Quicken that he needs to go off as well.
I do, yeah. So here we go. This is going to be a very, very spicy psychic phase that I will regret if I mess up. Let's check the...
You've got like 3 powers that have to go off here.
Correct, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I can see you sitting over there in the corner of my eye waiting for me to fail.
I know you're going to pass all of them.
I hope so. So here's the interrogate.
Yep.
I need a 4. Good.
Congratulations.
That's good. I'll pay a command point now to Executioner.
Yep. Is that psychic power and action?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or psychic power and psychic action.
Yes.
Yep.
Now this one doesn't need to go off on anything super fancy. I think it's a 7, not a 9.
Yeah.
So it's how much do I want it? Because you only need a 1-inch advance for the dogs to actually make it there.
2.
A 2-inch advance.
2-inch advance, which intrinsically rerolls. So I don't need to spend any CP on it.
Yeah, that's a problem. And this goes off on a 7. Gosh, that's a pain. We're going to spend the auto here.
The auto psychic on this.
Yep. Ooh. And that's going to automatically go off.
And you ignore perils. So
I ignore perils. So it's just 2d3 mortal wounds.
Yep,
so as long as I roll a 5+ on one of them, because there's only 4.
There's only 3. The Wave Serpent killed 1 earlier, remember?
Right, well there's 1 left.
No, there's only 3.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yes.
The Wave Serpent killed 1.
Amazing. So that's good. Yep. Then I will Quicken. This needs a 6. So that fails. Here's my reroll where I'll blow myself up. And it fails. So
Farseer.
That's my Farseer is now dead.
3 points for Assassinate.
Awesome.
Was
so
that
that's
a CP reroll?
That was a CP reroll.
Yep.
And now you don't have to psychic test.
Why? Good. Here comes the Fateful
I hope those
Divergence.
crude hounds were worth it.
Fateful Divergence. That does go off, so again a CP.
Yep.
And here comes the Doom. So that doesn't go off.
Yep.
I'd get a free reroll. So that still fails.
Yep.
Good. So failed Doom And I failed my Quicken, which I desperately needed.
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome. And I was going to put my Divergence over that way. May I do that, please?
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
Divergence.
Play by intent.
Yes, thank you.
Don't be a dick.
This is my my action this turn.
Yep.
My Nakmunda, because I don't think I'm really going to go over here for the rest of the game.
Gonna be able to fit.
Yeah, they'll fit. Because I only need to be 9 away here.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just concerned about because you have to be within 22 inches of this table edge. So yeah, you have to be wholly within here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I got it.
Cool.
Solid.
I'll just leave that one there for you.
So why did you use your strands on Executioner? Why was that the big one?
Because he's a silly boy.
Because the other one only needed a 6 with a reroll. If I didn't get Executioner with no rerolls, I wanted to spend the reroll on the Warlock because if he either perils or failed, I needed to spend my CP reroll for that. And I knew that I had a reroll coming for Doom anyway. So I had rerolls for the rest. I just didn't have a reroll for that one. And I really wanted them dead because that was the only unit that he can actually use to get there unless he wants to feed me a broadside unit.
Yeah.
So really it was just silly that I rolled a 5 twice.
Yeah.
And that's just the way of the game.
That just be like that, yeah.
It's literally just the luck.
Sometimes I shoot your Hemlock for 3 turns and deal 0 damage. Sometimes you fail your Quicken.
Yep, twice, yeah.
It's like it's a dice game or something.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
So they're all going to sit on this cover, more than 9 away from the hounds, and all within 18 of the suits, which no longer have Doom, because I'm stupid. These guys are within 18 of a few things. They're within 18 of these hounds. That's all I can do, really. Fugin's within 18 of lots of stuff.
Yep.
That's all I got. So let's do some shooting.
Yep.
So we're going to go first with... actually, you know what I still might be able to do? Haha, the Farseer will shoot the suits and then battle focus move. That's a good plan.
Yeah, that one didn't advance, did it?
No, she moves 20 flat, so
yeah.
She will, So she'll go first into those suits, hitting on 2s. Cool, reroll a hit. Cool,
Yep.
and then winning on 5s.
Good on you.
So all minus 1, minus 3.
Yep.
Cool. And then,
1 damage.
yeah, all 1 damage.
So I've got a shield drone on 1 wound, so I'll do that one first, because I took a mortal wound earlier. These are your minus 3s, by the way, of course.
Cool.
So that kills the shield drone.
Yep.
You got a bunch of melter coming through, right?
Yeah.
And
Well, not a whole bunch of melter. I have 1 melter shot.
You've only got 1 melter shot.
Yeah,
and apart
which
from
is
that, there's a bunch of
Fugen.
low arms.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, and there's also a bright lance.
Yep. And I'm on 2 CP, am I now, Connor?
That's right.
Right. So I think I'm going to start tanking on the Iridium suit.
I should be on... Oh, yeah, I spent 2 in the psychic phase, didn't I? Then I gained 1.
That's right.
Yep,
Cool.
so I'm going to take a 2-up armor save and cover on the Iridium suit.
Cool.
And we're going to stim injectors because everything's about to go into this unit.
Yeah,
so now I've
cool.
got a 4-up feel no pain.
Yep.
Cool. So the Iridium suit's on 3.
Cool. And then I will spend 1 more command point. I know it's probably a bad idea. I'm going to automatically move that Farseer 6 inches. Don't really want her to get shot. So what would I have rolled? It would have been a 4. I don't think that would have been enough. So she's going to move 6 way back into...
Stim injectors is not a stratagem, is it, Cooper?
No, it's a point by upgrade.
Yeah, cool.
Way back into this little blob of dudes. Sounds good. Cool. Right, so that's that. Then what we're going to do is probably all the Divergences, I think.
Yep.
This guy at the front here, he's the one who's taken damage?
This one here. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
1-up armor save and cover, and 4-up invuln, 4-up feel no pain.
Yeah, because I have a lot of things that are only within a certain range of other things.
Yep.
So we might actually just fire a Banshee pistol into a Kroot Hound. I hit.
Yep.
And I wound.
Yep, so they get fall back and shoot with that for 1 CP.
Oh, no, they don't. They fall back and charge. That's right. Thank you. All right. Let's go with the Hawks.
Yep.
Hawks have to go first because they're only within range of the front two. They're probably not going to deal a whole lot of damage, and I need them to move. So it'll be 4 Hawks. Leader hits on 2s. Rerolling everything. Cool. And then winning here on 5s. T5.
Yep.
So nothing, and then 3 more coming in. Yes. Hitting here on 3s. Rerolling everything. So that's 3 auto wins.
Yep.
And winning here on 5s. So 3, that's it.
No AP, right?
No AP.
2 ups.
He's fine. And then they're going to move. Right. Probably back to this corner, and we're just going to screen you out as much as I can. They can actually move a little bit now.
Yep. And you also have OBSEC on that point, so
I do.
you don't actually have to set anything on it.
That's true. You're right. I shouldn't. Let's do that. Yeah. And these are just going to be as hidden as they can be. Like that. Put some dudes on the cover. And just in case. Cool. And then let's go with... Yeah, let's go with, I think, the Dire Avengers. Because even if you take the Guardian... If the Guardians went first, they might be taken out of range. So we'll go with the Dire Avengers first.
Yep.
I have 1 CP left.
Spicy.
I'm going to keep it. I could Blade Storm. Dire Avengers are really, really, really spooky because you could do Blade Storm and Wrath of the Shrines for Tesla, essentially, which is gross. So everything going in. Leader, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the leader.
Yeah, I can see his leader's got 2 guns, right?
He does.
Do you need a hand?
I really wish I had Doom. Okay.
All the dice.
3s. Cool. And I get 1 free reroll to hit. Yay.
Yay.
Very nice.
I'm not excited about it, but I'll let you be excited about it.
That's pretty cool. Cool. Thank you. I'm very excited. And 5s to win.
6s are like -3, right?
6s are -4.
Okay.
5s are -2.
5s are -2?
Yeah, they're -2 flat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So not great. So 3 at -2. These are -4.
Yep.
Wow, I really needed
So
Doom.
the -2s I'll have 3 ups against.
There's too many dice.
I've got 3 ups against these ones.
Yep.
Which I make all.
Okay.
And then I've got a 4 up in bowl, so that's the rest of these, which I make all.
Good. I love it when my unit of Dire Avengers who are like 180 points or whatever come down and do absolutely nothing.
And are about to get killed next time.
And get absolutely vaporized. Great. This is going absolutely horrendously. I don't know what it is with me with games recently, but nothing seems to be going my way.
This is just payback from last time I played you. When nothing went my way.
What do you mean? The payback from last time was my payback from the first time. So, if anything, we were square. Let's do the Guardians. Everything that can go into those suits will. The rest is going to go into the Crude Hounds.
No.
Yeah. And then the Bright will go into the Riptide.
Yep.
Riptide. Riptide. Good. I actually hit 1.
Yep.
3s. Okay. That's what I get.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how many I have in each. I'm going to say about 5 that can make it. So the other 5 are going to go into the Crude Hounds. Yep. All into the Hounds. So I'm pretty sure those Hounds are dead.
I've got a funny feeling about that.
Yep.
They are in dense, and they do get +2 to their saving cover.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
because
they're
they
not
get 1
dead.
from
2,
cover,
4,
then an
6,
additional +1 from
8,
rule they have.
10. This is into the Hounds.
Yep.
3s.
Including -1 from dense.
4s.
Yep.
I won't reroll them. 3s. So minus. They're
Minus
dead.
what?
-3.
Yep.
They're dead, and then all these are at -1.
-1. So I've got 3
3
5-ups.
saves.
Woo! They're dead.
I got them. And then
Congrats, you
actually
killed 3
took a
Crude
lot more
Hounds.
firepower than I thought they would. 1, 2,
They're really hard to
3,
kill in cover.
4, 5. This is going into the suits.
Yep.
So 3s, no rerolls because I already used my hit reroll.
Yep.
5s, Okay, 2 at -1, 1 at -3.
All right, so I'll take the -1s on 2-ups. Fails that, and the -3's a 4-up. Which passes, and then I've got a 4-up, feel no pain.
Okay, they will battle focus move. So they're going to go 3 inches.
They sure will.
Woohoo! So the platform, let me move this guy. This is really not a super exciting way to play, and I don't think it's working out for me.
To be fair, if you take this to a tournament, the terrain's a lot more
this
favorable
terrain is
for this
really
sort of play style.
Not forgiving.
Whereas this terrain, like the second you're out in the open, you're really exposed.
Yeah.
And they're going to be shot next turn anyway. You can't actually stop that.
Yep, that sucks. Okay, so that's that. I have a Bright Lance left and a Fugan left. So we'll go with a Bright Lance into that suit unit.
Yep.
This is from all the way downwind.
Yes.
I hit and I wound. Yay!
Ooh.
-4.
4-up invul.
Yay!
We'll use a Savior Protocols. And do I gain a CP back on a 3-up? Yes, I do.
Cool. So a drone is dead.
A drone is dead.
And Fugan hitting on a 2. Winning on a 3. Actually, I think it was a 2. Strength 10.
Yeah.
So, and the Guardians will battle focus 5 inches.
Yeah.
So they're going to go back behind a wall.
Yeah.
Very good. Just shuffle, shuffle over slightly. Right. Well, that turn went absolutely horribly. I wanted to kill about 3 of those suits and I killed none.
I expected you to get through the Iridium suit, but I didn't expect you to kill much more.
There you go.
Because that model does have a 1-up armor save, a 4-up invul, and 4-up feel no pain. He doesn't have a 4-up feel no pain for the rest of the game.
Maybe with Doom and some extra... See, this is the problem. I need CP. I'm always short. I don't know how I'm out of CP again.
Yeah. So you CP reroll Howling Banshee saves.
It worked though. They will charge into the
they make it.
Cool. And then I may as well use their Crone Scream. So no, that doesn't even work. I think it's on a 2-up. It goes off, right? Or do I just do the mortal wounds? I can't remember. They're gonna go here.
Yeah, because 11 inches is plenty. It's not really going to save them next turn, but it'll make it annoying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are absolutely
cooked.
Rinsed those.
We'll go for
5
Torch
dudes.
Star so she can actually cook them.
Yep.
Everyone loves some cooked Aeldari in the morning.
Here's my leader, just in case they randomly survive after all of those mortal wounds I just did.
Yep.
And they're dead.
Yay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I do a minimum of mortal wound, I think.
Yep.
Here's the other one. And there we go.
Yeah, they're definitely dead.
I got him.
Got him.
Cool. And then I'll just move closer as much as I can. And we'll be right here.
Yep.
Hello.
So you scored Nakmun points, Jack?
I did. I got Nakmund for my second corner.
Which was that with?
The Divergence.
Yeah.
And then I got Interrogate again. But yeah, that was horrible. That was really bad. I failed Doom. I've lost all my dragons and banshees without them pretty much doing anything again. I don't know how I managed to do that every single game. And I did not kill nearly enough. So
Cooper, you get 4 primary at the beginning of your turn?
Yep,
that's all?
that sounds right.
that sucked. Guys, what is happening? I'm in this rut. I just can't escape it.
You've played one other game in this
No. So I was on a massive winning streak. I didn't play particularly well at the recent tournament on the weekend. And then since then, spoiler, it's been an embarrassing game against Alex. And this is just not going well. I'm about to get wrecked by the 8.
You've got everything on the table now, right?
I do.
So I just have to worry about a Swooping Pork redeploy?
And the spiders.
Yeah. So as long as I'm on the objective, or rather screening you out loosely from the objective, I don't have to worry about you because you also do it after you shoot. So as long as I'm standing on the objective, you can't redeploy onto an objective.
Yep.
Cool.
Indeed
all right,
you
command
do.
phase, all the buffs on the crisis suits, and I gain a CP.
Fair enough.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to advance the Riptide.
All right. That's an interesting one.
And the Riptide, if I move it to there, is
Are you going to move 2d6?
That'd be a 7-inch move to get on the objective.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the 2d6.
Cool. That's
I'm
pretty
about
good.
to send so much in your face
Yep.
that you're going to shoot something.
You know what I also realized? Could I please use my auto wound that I didn't use on that Riptide?
On the Bright Lance? Yep. So
Yes,
I'll just take a 4-up
please.
invul.
That's fine, you can have it. Good. I wasted an auto hit and an auto wind. Ah, I'm playing horribly. This is not going well.
Yes.
Chat, what have I done?
Gotten a bit tilted, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tends to happen when things go badly.
Yeah.
Everyone does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so auto advance 18.
Yeah, and these 5 suits are now going to absolutely just obliterate everything.
It'd be safe to say that the scariest unit here is probably the Striking Scorpions, right?
They are pretty scary, yeah. The leader's scary.
Yeah. So, whoa.
Hello.
Just killing everything on the
Oh,
universe.
just killing Fugan?
Yeah,
His
yeah.
jetpack broke as he flew.
Cool. Well, Connor, I don't think I had a particularly amazing turn.
You're winning by 15 points.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
okay.
And
I think your priority hierarchy is pretty bad.
yeah.
That's probably what...
Well, I think that was the correct order. I think I just got unlucky. I needed the rerolls for everything else. And it still worked out, like the Farseer still moved. She didn't get to move her maximum. I had to waste a command point on it, but it still worked out slightly.
Movie hater wants to know if the Scorpion has a claw or a sword.
Sword. Always sword. The claw
sad.
is not as good anymore, unfortunately.
Unless you're playing orcs, right?
No, those claws suck.
No,
They're
no,
horrible.
no, 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 no. When you play against orcs, then you run the claw.
Only against Matt. I have to... Sometimes I play against Matt with the claw. Even then, the biting blade is just so good.
Yeah.
The claw is just not as good.
Oh wait, sorry. I actually have to redeploy my cold stars before at the start of my move phase, so I'm just going to think about which ones I'm going to redeploy before I keep going.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I think the plan might be just to redeploy out here.
Yep.
Just offer you some swooping hawk shots in them anyway, because I can't avoid that, and just like continue to hose up everything back here.
Yeah. Yes, this has not gone well at all.
But what can you do except keep going?
Yeah. Well, that's if I have some models left next turn.
You still got a lot on the board.
Ironically, I needed to keep the warp spiders back this turn, I think. And then next, like if Cooper had moved up on me to shoot me, I would actually have something to shoot at. I think that because this game is so related on trading, everything's all about trading. Like I put forward a unit, you put forward a unit, etc. Whoever wins that little trade wins.
Redeploy my infantry killer.
Wins like basically the entire turn. And Cooper that turn, he's won both trades. Like I didn't really kill a whole lot except for Kroot, and then he killed a Wave Serpent, a Plane, Dragons, and Banshees. That's like a quarter of my army. And then in this next turn, he's going to kill Dire Avengers, probably all of the stuff I have in the middle there, which is like the other quarter of my army. I'm going to probably have like 600 points left at the end of this turn.
And I think we're going to redeploy Bravestorm.
All because I didn't kill this unit of dudes.
Wait, who was that, Cooper?
So I'm going to redeploy Bravestorm.
There it is. There it is.
And I'm redeploying, that is Arakon. So Bright Sword will stay on the board, because I do still want a Cold Star following the Crisis Suits around to make them auto advance 8.
Yeah.
At the end of my move phase, they're probably just going to come down here.
Yep.
I'm going to try to get one of them to pick off your ranges. I'm going to try to get the other one to pick up the Dire Avengers.
Yeah.
And maybe we can deviate some fire that way if things go weird.
Yep.
I really wish that templates, looking at that huge blob of Guardians and spiders
Warp
at the
spiders?
moment,
Yeah.
that is so juicy.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
So you're
Wow.
going to go here. The Enforcer will advance.
my spirit's broken, guys. This is horrible. Yep, that was the turn that needed to go well. That's unfortunate.
Shuffle that one back a bit.
Really, really unfortunate. Maybe this is the swing back, Connor, because
Was there any way for that turn to go well?
yes, I think so. If Doom had gone off, if Quicken had gone off,
I don't think I'm
And
killing your Farseer. I think Quicken's fine.
what I think I needed is a few more of those dragons and banshees to survive, and for them to have the movement to make it into his lines. The Kroot living and surrounding me has really messed me up.
Right, I'm going to advance Torch Star.
What I actually probably should have done is Desperate Breakout 2 or 1 command point? Is that 1 or 2?
I don't know off the top of my head, sorry.
Because I always get confused with the one that is out of the transport, where you expand, where you can disembark 6 inches.
Emergency disembarkation is 1 CP.
Yeah, so Desperate Breakout's 2. Yeah. Was it?
Emergency disembarkation is when the transport explodes.
Yeah, and Desperate Breakout is where you can fall back through units to
yes.
fall back from combat.
Yeah.
I could have maybe done that to get the
But
Banshees
then you
to
cannot
charge.
You cannot charge. Desperate Breakout overrules any fallback of charges.
Really?
Yep.
It says you can't charge at all?
Correct.
Wow. Okay, well then, yeah, I couldn't have done anything.
Yeah, and I think we'll advance the broadside because, you know, we have Montcast, so we can advance and shoot independently.
Yeah.
10 inches. What a speedy lad.
Well,
I want Farsight to hit something before this game finishes.
Farsight is going to fire and fade into, what's your Phoenix Lord again?
Fugan?
Fugan, yeah. Farsight's going to strike and fade and then charge Fugan.
I love it.
You know, what I have learned at least is that for all my competitive future games, I will not be running the warp spiders that I painted up specifically to play Biel-Tan.
Yeah.
Because they're the worst unit for Biel-Tan.
All right.
Not the best unit.
We're going to go to shooting phase. All our Markalites have advanced, but everything's kind of within 9 inches anyway.
Yeah.
So first up, we're going to use 1 CP to strike and fade with Commander Farsight.
Yep.
He's going to shoot Fugan.
Yep.
You're in dense, so and I'm within 9. Am I within 9 inches?
I have 1 command point left, don't I?
Just out. So I'll be hitting you in 3s.
Connor, do I have 1 CP?
That's correct.
Okay, good.
Are you going to stand back up on 4+?
Maybe.
Yep. All right. Farsight misses with both hits,
Nice.
and now he's going to move 6 inches.
Farsight doesn't hit on 2s?
He's in dense cover.
Ah.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm standing in it.
Fugan is cowering in the cover.
All right.
It's tactical.
Right.
I don't think Fugan would do that. Let's be real.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to bring down my cold
Probably.
stars.
Fugan needs to be...
Brave Storm! Just cause. Do they have wireweave nets?
Are they what?
They have wireweaves?
They do have wire weaves.
Okay, so I charge them on
On an
11.
11.
Yeah. I think I set up Brave Storm to no, we'll just put them kind of back here, I guess. We'll see. We'll figure out what the 9 inches looks like shortly, but I can probably get them on the objective and in the dense.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do that.
Don't forget this is that's obscuring, so he won't be able to see anything but ranges.
Yeah,
Except,
that's
actually, he
okay.
can see over there.
Yeah,
So-
that's completely fine.
Cool. Yeah.
So they'll have
Right.
2 up armors A's and cover, so they'll actually be kind of durable to your hawks.
Yep.
So like I'm kind of scared of the Bright Lance, but
Yeah, and I don't have Jinx, so...
yeah.
You just have to jinx him with your voice, Jack.
Just going to check the 9 inches. Yep, they're all good.
Jinx.
I'm actually going to bring this one out here so it can shoot the,
Yep.
get within 12,
Yep.
because I want Montcar
Yep.
to really just hose that down. And then we can just leave the drone over here on the objective, not that matters. I mean, in the dense. And Brave Storm's a bit tanky. 4 up
Yeah,
involved, do
yeah.
2 up armor, minus
Just a-
1 to hit in there.
Just a little bit tanky.
Yeah, and I think I'm okay throwing away Arachon to start trading a bit more. Because I think now that I've already got a lead, even trading down is fine for me.
Yeah.
Hey, Cooper, you're losing by 15 right now, by the way.
Sorry, I'm talking about points leads. I think I'm going to be able to start setting up for big primary turns.
I think he's still winning in points
I'm
anyway,
joking.
because he's
I'm
actually... He's tying me in points.
On the scoreboard right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a 2 the last.
Because we haven't counted to the last.
Well, that doesn't count till the last,
Yeah.
does it?
No.
That is correct.
You're
We're not
right,
at the
Connor.
last yet.
All right. Yep, so we brought through all our commanders. So first up, we're going to shoot... Oh, sorry, we've already shot Farsight because he's strike and fade.
Yeah.
I'm going to put everything from Torch Star into the... we'll put both of the Flamers into, which includes the D6 one,
Sure.
into the Howling Banshees.
Yep.
And then I'm probably just going to put the Burst Cannon and the I think gave it, no, she's got a shield generate. So then we'll put the burst cannon into the fire dragon back there.
That makes sense.
Why is the Howling Banshee lying down?
Because she's having a nap.
Is she already dead?
Probably.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to start with the neg 2 flamer first.
Okay.
So 4 shots, hitting on threes.
D3.
Only one hit.
5.
I've still got a wound.
I passed it.
Okay. The regular flamer.
Right, because you have to hit with those.
So I have to hit with the prototype flamer.
Right.
The regular flamer.
I was going to say,
this is just a wound. They're T3, right?
Yeah.
So 3's re-rolling ones from Montcar.
Yep.
So that'll be 4 saves at no AP.
They're in cover. Do you ignore that?
Well,
they're not in cover.
not in
they
cover.
were behind. So 4s, no AP?
No AP.
So they're dead.
Yep.
Good. That's them dead.
And then the burst cannon
the
into
dragon.
the fire dragon, hitting on 3s. Because you're indents.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure if you're completely indents, but at least from where I am.
Sure.
Yep. So that's 2 more saves.
At -1.
No AP.
So 2s. So I'm
Yep.
okay.
Cool.
That's that.
2s. Forests don't give light cover.
These ones are light.
Okay. These ones are light, dense, and difficult?
Yes.
Okay, you're just mean. Cool.
Why not? I mean,
so
he
the
gets
banshees are
extra
gone.
Yeah.
That's what I care about.
Yep.
All right. Let's think about how to split fire some crisis suits.
Yes.
So we might just start over here. We'll shoot everything over here that can. I'll shoot some crisis suits first, because not every crisis suit... All the crisis suits can at least see the Guardians except just one, because we've got 4 of them on the train brick there.
Yeah.
So these 2 here won't be able to see the warp spiders or the scorpions.
Okay.
So I've got 2 that can see the scorpions.
Yeah.
I've got 2 that can only see the Guardians.
Yep.
And then I've got 1 that can't see anything else. So
Okay.
the one that can't see anything is going to go here.
Yep.
The 2 that can go into the Guardians are all going to Guardians, and then the 2 that can see the Scorpions are all going to go to the Scorpions.
Okay. That makes sense.
Can I split fire a bit more? I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
More.
Then I'm wounding full re-rolls to wound. With -2. They've got 5 up saves, right?
Yeah. Everything has
I think
a
I
5
might
up in
just
them.
try to kill everything except the warp spiders.
Okay.
Cool.
Because you
Sounds
know
good.
they're so bad in Biel-Tan now. There's no
Apparently
point.
they are, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so... So we're going to start, first up, we're going to go into your striking scorpions.
Yep.
So the cyclic iron blasters, we are going to overcharge... what's your toughness?
On the scorpions?
Yep.
3.
Toughness 3. Your Exarch's got how many wounds?
3. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I will overcharge the sieves because I do want them on 2 damage.
Okay. Are
just to make
these commanders, can they only do that once per game?
Yes.
Okay.
I've still got another commander that can redeploy,
Right.
but these 2 can't redeploy anymore.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. This is the cyclic iron blasters. 3's re-rolling 1s.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
2's re-rolling. 3 saves.
On scorpions?
-2. Yep.
So 1 dies. Squish, squish. Why have to be such a pain to remove? Thank you.
Here's the burst cannons.
Yeah. Still into the scorpions?
Yep.
Ouch. 20 on 3s.
Yep. 4 re-rolls. Oh, geez, that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
6 at no AP.
So 3 ups. Hi.
That was much better.
Is that all that can see them?
Except
Probably
for the
not.
commanders.
The commanders, yeah. So 3 more are dead. That means just the leader is alive.
On 3 wounds, I believe.
On 3 wounds, yeah.
Yep.
He's going to get shot by a commander.
All right, so now I've got 2 suits into the Guardians.
Yep.
Yep.
The Guardians do not have...
Oh, sorry,
any-
and the final suit will just go into the Fire Dragon. I'm not sure if I declared that, but it should go into the Fire Dragon.
Sure.
Yep. The one that can't see the Guardians.
Yep.
Yep. So into the Guardians.
Okay. And I assume strength 6 or something?
Strength 8.
Yeah. So 2s.
Yep, 4 wounds at -2.
So they have 6s. No. So 4 are dead. I'll just keep a tally.
6, 9, 12. And the burst cannons.
Yeah. Oh, painful.
Some 3s with 4 rerolls.
All right. How many is that? A lot? Or AP nothing?
4, 6, 8, 9 at AP nothing.
All right. I may as well take them on the platform because they're AP nothing. So 3 ups, 3 ups, 3 ups. He's dead. And then these are 4 ups. Okay, so another 4. There's 1 left.
Yep.
Actually, there's 2 left.
Uh,
Because I lost 4 and then another 4 and the platform.
did you lose? Yeah, you did lose 4 on the first
There's
one.
2 more.
Yep. Cool. And then the last one into Fire Dragon here are the burst cannons first.
Yep.
We are ignoring Dents because we're ignoring all hit roll modifiers.
Okay.
This will be 3s to wound with 4 rerolls, so that's 3 saves, no AP. So we'll get a cheeky 2 up.
2s. He's fine.
Yep. And these are the Cyclic Ion Blasters. 2 hits. Just 1 wound minus 2.
4 up. He's fine.
Cool. Right, so 8 Guardians.
Yes, I'll remove those. Oh. Ouch, 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 ouch. Right. We'll just leave the ones that are the hardest to see. Done.
All right, so I think the way I'm going to do this now is that order gets weird here. I'm going to put everything from the broadside into the Dire Avengers.
Yep.
And I'm just going to put the SMS into the Guardians
That makes sense.
because it's all hitting on 5s anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with the 2 missile drones.
Okay.
These will be hitting on 6s.
Yep.
No. The high output missile pod
Yep.
on 5s. 2 hits.
Ooh.
Your T3, right?
Yeah.
So 2s to wound. 2 wounds.
Onto the Dire Avengers?
Yep, AP2.
Ignoring cover or no?
No.
They have a 4 up base, it goes to a 3 up, goes back to a 5 up?
Yep.
I think they have a 4 up base, right? So 5s.
Yep.
So,
So they're 2 damage. So that's
definitely
still
2 dead.
Yep.
Very nice. Ouch, ouch.
And SMS of the Guardians on 5s. That'll be 3 hits. 3s to wound. Faster Enclaves reroll. So that's 3 saves, which goes -1, countered by the indirect rule. So 3 saves at effectively no AP on your Guardians.
So 4s and 1. No, they're all dead.
2. Yeah, so that's the
2.
score.
Yeah, that's good. They're dead.
Cool.
Dead.
The Riptide is going to fire its main gun into Fugan, not
Okay.
overcharging,
Yeah.
and then its plasma into the Fire Dragon.
Into the Fire Dragon at the back. Okay, yep.
So here's the plasmas hitting on 5s.
Yep.
No. And then the main gun, we're not overcharging. This will be hitting you on 5s as well.
So
Cool.
why is the main gun firing after you advanced?
Montcar.
Montcar, right.
Yeah. And then
T5,
T5,
so
so 3s, yeah.
Rerolling a wound.
Yes, because I haven't done that yet. So 4 saves. If you fail one of them, that's your 3 damage.
Well, he's lost 3 wounds.
Yep.
Good.
Set up beautifully for Farseer.
Farsight.
Exactly. I'm going to put everything from the Enforcer Commander into the Dire Avengers.
Yeah.
Actually, I might shoot Bright Sword first. Because I want to kill that Fire Dragon. It's just annoying me.
Such a
hurts.
slow and painful turn of just watching everything get removed from the board.
Because Bright Sword's in the terrain. So I'm going to put both of the fusions from Bright Sword into what's his face?
The Fire Dragon.
And then everything else into the Dire Avengers.
Sure.
Cool. So here's the fusions hitting on 2s because he is in the dents.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s, strength 8. 2 saves.
So 5 ups. He's dead.
He's dead. Right,
Goodbye,
we'll
Fire
shoot
Dragon.
the plasma into the Dire Avengers.
Yeah.
Hits. Wounds. Strength 8.
So
This is -4 ignoring cover, so on your
5
own.
up. Nope. So another Dire Avenger is dead.
And here's the high output burst cannon. Whoop.
Steal a dice.
More 2s. Yep.
Okay.
And then this will be 3s. And we'll use a faster enclaves reroll. Cool. So that'll be 8 at -1 ignoring cover.
So 5 more are dead.
Yep.
So you've killed, that was 6 from that.
Yep.
And I've already lost 2, so there is 2 remaining.
This is the
The Dire
This is
Avengers.
the first thing I've shot at them, right? Oh no, the
No, that
Crisis
was-
did shoot.
yeah.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad.
So there's 2 remaining.
Cool. I'm going to use the Enforcer Commander that has full rerolls everything into Dire Avengers.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
That's fine, go ahead. Yep, and what's next?
Okay, so now to finish up, we've just got the Cold Stars.
Yep.
So that one striking scorpion that's kind of a pest. So the way I think I'm going to do this, we'll start with Bravestorm. I'm going to put everything into the Ranger squad.
Yep.
Except I'm going to shoot the plasma.
Into the scorpion?
Yeah, I'll just double check. I'm just going to double check Bravestorm's guns before I commit to anything.
Well.
Right, so I've given him a high output burst cannon, a regular burst cannon, and a plasma rifle. So I'm going to shoot his plasma rifle at the striking scorpion and his high output burst cannon and the burst cannon into the Rangers.
Yep.
Right, so here's the high output burst cannon.
Yep.
This will be hitting you on 2s, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not -1.
Yep. Ooh. 5 hits.
Yep.
3s to wound. And
reroll? Farsight?
do I want to use this here? Yeah, I'll use it here. Yep. So that'll be 4 saves at -1.
So 6s, nothing. 4 are dead. Just
and then
Anath'lan.
6 burst cannon shots.
I'll put her at the front.
So 5 hits. 3s to wound. Montcar rerolls because you're within 12 inches. Yep. So that's 4 saves at no AP.
5s. She's dead.
That's the Ranger squad. And then the single plasma into the striking scorpion. So hitting you on a 2, wounding you on a 2. No, and I've Farsight on Claire's rerolled.
Wow,
Right.
I was lucky.
So Arachon is going to shoot the plasma rifle into the striking scorpion.
Did you want to
and
2d6 move your Riptide?
That happens in the charge phase.
Oh, okay, wow.
So I'm going to shoot the missile pod and the plasma. Sorry, what's the leadership in the striking scorpion?
8, so on 5 he'll run.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just try to shoot the missile pod and the plasma into the striking scorpion, and then I'm going to put the high output burst cannons and the regular burst cannon into your
Guardians?
Guardians.
Okay. Sounds good.
So here is the plasma.
Yeah.
That'll miss.
Is it
I'm going to
overcharging?
CP reroll this.
Okay.
Plasmas don't have overcharge.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yep, so that'll wound your striking scorpion.
Is that 3 damage?
Yes.
He's fine.
Okay, and the 2 missile pods. Both hit.
Yeah.
What's your toughness?
3.
So fast and close reroll. 2 wounds, -2.
So double 5-ups.
He's on 1 wound.
Okay, I'm okay with it.
Cool. Go the high output burst cannon now.
Yeah.
That'll hit. This will be winning you on 3s. Montcar reroll.
Yep.
There's 9 saves at -1.
9 saves at -1 onto the Guardians.
Yep.
Cool. So, okay. 5s. All the 5s in the world.
Yep.
So 4 are dead.
Yep, and then burst cannon. Will all hit. 3s to wound. 1 reroll from Montcar. So that's just 4 more saves at no AP.
4s. So 2 more. Okay.
Cool. Believe it or not, that's all the guns.
Is that everything?
That's everything.
I don't think you really killed a whole lot, to be honest.
I think I killed a lot, actually.
Yeah, I think
I might beg to differ.
probably only have about 400, 500 points left, I think.
I still got 2 Farseers.
Yeah.
Where's your Warlock, by the way? Oh, back there.
Back in the corner.
You've got
Ouch.
2 of them, don't you?
I have 1 Warlock. 1 Warlock over
Oh, you've got
2
3 characters.
Farseers.
Yeah, sorry, that's the character I'm getting mixed up.
Yep.
Cool. So in the charge phase, the Riptide is going to move 2d6. And that's enough to get on the objective.
Yeah.
I will stranglehold today.
You've already got it.
Huh? Oh yeah, true. Forgot about that.
You've already got it.
Yep.
Yep.
And Farsight
Yep.
is going to charge.
Yes.
Cool.
I think he's in.
It's a 3-inch charge.
That's fine. He'll just fail to kill me and then I'll stand back up, or I mean I won't stand back up, I'll just live and then kill him and I'll be okay. I'll be a happy boy.
And I won't. So Farsight's just going to base you and I'm not going to charge with that commander.
Okay,
Cool. Right.
that's it.
Charge phase.
Yeah.
Farsight's got 5 attacks.
Yeah.
2s.
Yep. T5.
Strength 10.
2s.
4 saves. These are all -4, 3 damage.
So any have failed, I'm dead. 4s. Now, is it worth it to CP the reroll?
It's the same odds.
I know, but and then I think it's actually better to CP reroll rather than
Yeah,
stand back up.
yeah, because then you
I
stay
get to
in
fight
combat,
back,
yeah.
and I get to gain a CP and potentially revive him later.
Yeah.
So here's my CP. Does he basically stand back up? And he does.
That's just a bit rude.
He's fine. I will hit you back. You've angered Fugan.
Yeah.
He now, because he's taken damage, he gets an additional attack and strength.
Okay.
So what's your toughness?
5.
So I'm strength 6 now.
Oh, okay.
Aha! So hitting on 2s with 7 attacks. Nice. Winning here on 3s. So that would be all of these are at -4, 3 damage.
That's 4, 3 damage.
So 5.
So Farseer's got 7 wounds, so I do have to slow roll this because saving protocols and all the rest of it.
Okay.
So here's 3 saves.
I assume he has a 4 up in one.
Yes. So he's taken 3.
Yep.
I've got 2 more saves. Cool.
He's fine. Ouch. That sucked. Right.
I mean, I did exactly what you did to me.
Yeah.
You passed 5 saves, I passed 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
Cool.
Yeah, we'll pass over to you. I do have OBSEC on that objective because the Crisis Suit's got it from the Enforcer.
Yep.
So that's not something we have to worry about.
And you killed a unit on an objective?
I think...
No, you didn't, but you took a new objective.
Yes, because you
So,
had nothing on
yeah.
that objective.
So you get 2 for that.
Your character.
I assume, Connor, you counted the 3 or whatever it was for the primary for me last time?
Yep.
And I believe I'm scoring Stranglehold.
You are?
And you will only hold objective
1.
number 4.
Yeah, so I get 4 points for that. That's not good at all. Right, and I've got to take leaderships. So on a 5, my Scorpion will run. And okay, that's good.
Insane.
The Guardians will run on a something. That's definitely it. And then I have 3 models remaining. I don't think I have to roll for the platform, right, Connor? It is ignoring morale and stuff like that.
I think it's ignored, yeah.
So 3 dice on 1s and 2s. So there's
One
dude
left and the platform.
And the platform.
This commander fell over. I'm just going to put him back up.
Amazing.
That's the corner of the board where models lie down.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
that was
Let's see how much
painful.
damage you can do.
Yeah.
You need to do a lot.
A lot, and I only have about 1 unit to do it with. So we're going to give the Hawks Natural Leader again.
Yeah.
And we're just going to...
Who gives natural leader?
The
Warlock?
The Warlock, yeah.
Okay.
He's my actual Warlord.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can I do here? That's Strands of Fate. Whoop. Roll 1 out of the tray and roll that many advances and charges. We'll re-roll 2 of those. Okay, so we'll take that and I may as well take a charge.
It's a hit on a wound and a charge, is it?
It's
so
a
psychic.
2 hits, a psychic and a charge. Very good. Yeah. Wow, you haven't left me with very much, Cooper.
No.
That was
More
not-
importantly, I am actually on that objective, so
That was
Swooping
not
Hawks can't
overly
go
nice.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. So really, what do I want to spend the 1 CP I just gained for? Because if Fugan doesn't fall back and charge, then I'm probably in trouble. But you'll probably just overwatch me and kill me anyway. There's commanders everywhere. There's way too many commanders.
Yeah, 6 of them.
Do Crisis Suits have 3 or 4 wounds each?
They have 4 wounds each.
What a shame.
One of them is on 3, though. The Iridium suit that had the stim injectors took 1 damage, so it's on 3. But he's going to get shot first, so...
Let's go here.
Oh no, not that one.
But I don't want to fall back and shoot Fugan. I want to fall back and charge him.
Yeah.
So we're going to pay a CP for fall back and charge with Fugan. And he's just literally going to sit right here and just charge something.
Yeah, understandable.
Yep. And then I want to basically do a whole lot of smitey smites.
Yep.
This Scorpion is going to move over this way, and he's going to charge your...
Riptide from behind the building.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
And hope that I can just... I don't know how many wounds he has remaining.
14.
4, right? 14.
Hasn't taken any damage.
Yeah, so I'm not unlikely to kill him as well. Yeah, and there's not really anything I can do about the commanders over on Objective 1. What do I even do, ladies and gentlemen? Not really much. Let's move these spiders just over here. They're going to shoot something.
And then go somewhere.
And then go into the dense cover, probably.
You're going to leave them on... You're not going to redeploy them?
I will. I'll move them back here.
Yeah.
So that
I
they're
was
-1 to
talking about redeploy.
Oh, I could do that too. You're right. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Because if they stay there, they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move the Farseer all the way over this way. Come and steal your objective.
Yeah.
Could be fun. I am OBSEC. Are they OBSEC?
Yeah, they're OBSEC. They're my troops.
Yeah. Well,
I'm running triple patrol, Jack.
I
do
think
have
that
to
I'm,
have 3
I'm
troops in my army.
probably, yes, I'm probably going to get tabled at the end of this turn. So
I don't know. I don't think I can get anything back on Objective 4.
we're just going to literally have a
Everything
stab.
on Objective 4 is going to stay alive for at least another turn.
Yeah, this guy's just going to run forward because why not?
Yep. Kill a drone.
If I get a battle focus move of a 6, I think I can take that objective.
You'd be going through the terrain with that, right?
I mean, around it, up to here. I can take it, but you might just heroically intervene onto me and kill me.
Yeah, that is Bravestorm. He has the Onka Gauntlet.
Yeah. Yep. Yep, that's not looking good. There's not really anywhere I can keep them safe though, so it is what it is. These hawks are going to move somewhere. They're not really good at shooting this blob because they have so many wounds.
And they've got they've got a very good save and cover.
He has a 2 up. What's his save?
He's just 3 up.
A 3 up. All right. Well, maybe it's best to shoot him.
Yeah.
We're going to move the hawks out to here.
Yeah. I put him out knowing this would happen.
And we're going to shoot probably everything into there. Maybe, depending on what happens, I could shoot the Riptide and take the objective back. I don't know. Everything's up in the air now. Cool. And we will sit this Warlock back here. All right. That's all I can do. Let's do some Psychic. So, actually, you know what I can do instead of casting Quicken? I will
Instead of casting Quicken.
I will mental with my Warlock onto Onaga Gauntlet Man. I don't have a CP, so he dies.
Does he?
Yeah, he dies. He explodes. And I fail
Is that your Warlord?
And I fail my cast, and that's my Warlord.
So I just got 4 points for Assassinate?
Yep. Yep.
Thank you.
That's good. And I fail my cast. Good. I just, instead of giving myself 3, gave you 4.
Yep.
That's good.
That is good. I love that.
Amazing.
I'm a big fan, personally.
Let's, we'll do a Smite with, you know what I should have done? If you'll allow me, I'll Fateful Divergence first. That gives me a CP.
Okay.
I'll Smite with her, which is a Super Smite, which I'm immune to perils. You'll take 2 mortal wounds, and then I'll reroll my cast, which then passes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's
okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's not
As funny as it is, I'm going to let you do it.
Thank you very much. So I'm out of CP now.
And the Smite was into the Crisis Brick, right?
It was.
Yeah.
Very good. So there should be a guy left on 1 wound, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, let's do a Executioner onto them with the other Farseer.
Yep.
So Executioner does go off. So they don't have a Feel No Pain anymore.
No.
And one's already taken a wound.
Yep.
So it's just 2d3
You
mortals.
get to roll your 2d3. Yep.
2d3 mortal wounds for 5.
5. Right. I will pick out
Not
1
bad.
suit. So that's 1.
Yep.
There's a gun drone that's going to take 1.
Yep.
And then I'll put one of the ones in. So that's, sorry, I've taken 2 so far. I'll take a shield drone and then I'll take a wound on another shield drone.
Cool. And then I'm going to doom with that Farseer the Riptide. And that fails. So that sucks, but it is what it is. So no doom. Right. Yeah, and then we're going to do some shooting. So we shall start with the Warp Spiders. They're going to put everything into the suits. How many? The drones don't count for blast, do they?
They do.
They do?
Yep.
So you have at least 6 models?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to fire all of their shots into that unit.
Yep.
If this doesn't wipe you, it's curtains for me. Well, I mean, I think it's already curtains, but you know. May as well take this unit with me. So this is 10 d6 shots, blast.
Yep.
So minimum 3 across the board. So that's a 3, that's a 3, that's a 3, that's a 3.
All right, let's start adding some things up.
Yeah, so that's 10.
Yep.
That's
There's
10.
another 10.
And then you've got...
Another 18.
Yeah.
So 38.
38. Cool. So 5, 10. Let's just do... What's this divisible by?
Do 19.
19 twice.
Yep.
Amazing.
So hitting me on 3s, wounding on...
And if you'll also allow me, because I'm an idiot, I will use the last thing for the psychic test to doom the Riptide.
Okay, yeah.
Because I failed that one.
Yep, that's okay.
Thank you. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Cool. A 1 reroll to hit. Cool.
Yep.
And then I'm going to keep that aside. And then wounding here on 3s, strength 6.
Strength 6, yep.
Height. So that many.
What's your AP?
-2.
-2, jeez. How many do we have there? Keep
So
this
that's
count.
5, 10, 11.
11. This is just 1
11
damage.
saves, all 1 damage.
Yep. Okay, so I've got a shield drone on 1 wound. So
Yeah.
we'll do that first. That will die. What are they like in combat?
Super scary. 2 attacks at strength 3. Although the leader does have 4 attacks that are 3 damage. Oh, 2 damage and 6
And
to
yeah,
wound to 3 damage.
-2, right?
His attacks...
No, sorry, you're shooting -2?
Yeah, all -2.
Yep, okay, so I'm going to take 8 saves on the suits that aren't in cover.
Cool.
Actually, no.
That was only half. I still have the other half.
Yeah, so I'm going to go... I'm going to do 4 more saves on the shield drones.
Yep. Does a Riptide have a 2-up armor or a 3-up?
2-up armor.
Yeah, thought so.
So that's all the
That's
shield drones
painful.
dead.
Yep.
Then I've got 5 saves on the 4-up invols, and I'm going to start from the closest model.
Cool.
Jeez,
Okay.
Louise.
So the rest coming in.
Yep.
3s. No rerolls at all. And 3s to win. Height. That was horrible. Really, really, really bad. So only another 7.
Okay, that's a bit more manageable.
Yeah.
All right, we're just going to fast roll this. No, sorry, we do have to slow roll this technically. So yep, 4-up invols on the closest one. 3. That would leave him on 1. You don't really have anything left to shoot. I think I'll trigger my savior protocols now.
Okay.
And then do I get that back on a 3+? I do.
Cool. So how many are left? I have no idea.
So there are 3 crisis suits left. 1 is on 1 wound.
3 are left?
Yeah, 1 is on 1 wound.
I only killed...
You killed 2 crisis suits and 3 shield drones. And then still 3 damage to another one.
That is absurd. How did I only kill that many?
Because
Jeez. Don't they have a 4-up armor save?
3-up armor save, 4-up invol. I've given the entire squad 4-up invols.
Yeah, so you should have 4-ups across the board.
Yes.
Wow, and out of 18
I
saves?
also low rolled my saves.
What?
I failed 10 saves.
Jeez.
I failed 10 or 9 saves.
Okay, well,
So 10 or 11.
they could either stay where they are, or they and charge, or they could vanish. I think at this point they're going to vanish.
Yep.
I think it's going to be hilarious, but I'm going to vanish them over here.
Yeah.
And then make a charge onto some crew.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got plenty of space there as well.
Because why
Very
not?
nice. Do you have an auto charge?
I do.
Ooh. Well, sorry. When I say auto charge.
An auto 6.
Yeah. You got an
So
auto 6.
I'll still need to roll a 3+, which
Yeah.
those have never worked for me.
So there's your 9 inches if you just want to
Yeah.
shuffle around that.
Hello.
Yep. Cool. And they die next turn, regardless of what
Well,
happens here.
no matter where I go, I think I'm dead
Yeah.
next turn.
If you hide back in your objective, you're fine.
Yeah, but then I won't be able to shoot anything.
Yeah.
And you're just going to kill everything else, and then next turn you'll kill me.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's that, and then I
Yep.
have the Hawks. So, we'll do the Hawks. Everything's going to... I'll actually do a single platform. We'll go into this
Yep.
character first. How many wounds does he have?
He's a 7 wound character with a 3-up armor save.
Sure.
And there is a drone there.
Platform... yeah.
Yeah. So you always shoot your Dire Avenger first, right? Or Guardian.
Yeah, Guardian first. Okay. He doesn't wound. Platform. Hits.
Hits.
Wins. Here comes a drone. He's dead. Good. Okay, and then all the Hawks are going to fire into him. Here we go. So leader hits on 2s. Rerolling everything. Cool. 5s. 1 so far. 1, 2. And then I gotta do this 3 times. Ah! Oop. I think I just re-rolled everything into fails twice.
Yep. Cute.
So 1.
1 wound. Yep. I'll keep this one. I'll put this one over here.
There was 1 more from the leader on top of that.
Okay. Yep. So 2 saves so far.
2 saves so far. And 5s.
They are auto wounds, right?
Yeah, so another 6.
Yep.
And then I got this one left. Hey. Oh, that's a 5. No, it wasn't. Hey. So 3, and then winning on 5s. Okay, so another 7. So unlikely that I kill him.
No AP, right?
No AP. And they get advantage.
I'm just going to roll a bunch of 3-up saves and call it a day. So you've dealt 5 damage to the commander.
He's on 2.
Yep.
Of course. That was just... Bleh. What I have learned is that I think I'll be using the red dice next time.
My saves have been...
Blue dice suck. They're horrible.
My saves have been pretty consistently bad across the board, except there was that one spike at some point, but apart from that, they've been pretty terrible.
Yeah. Let's do some charges. So, who's the Warlord? Farsight?
Yep.
Can charge him with Fugan.
Do I have an Overwatch?
I don't have a CP anymore, so whatever happens, happens.
What does chat think I should Overwatch?
I think you should Overwatch.
You think I should Overwatch? Yeah, okay, I'll spend the CP. What else am I using it on? 2 shots. I hit. 3s. That's a wound.
Thank goodness for that. I'm in.
Yeah, you are.
Scorpion, he's not going to use my auto charge because I'm going to greet it. So he's within 5, so he needs a 4. Here's my fail. I'm in.
I was thinking about -2ing you.
Well, do it.
I'm not going to do it now, but...
Sorry, that was too fast.
Yeah.
Do you want to... You can't -2 over here, can you?
No, they're
Cool.
not battle suits.
Well, here's my auto charge. I need a 3. There it is.
Ah.
That actually works.
Okay, they're cooked.
Ooh, just punched a camera.
Rip Cruty boys.
I will also... you know what I also forgot? To shoot my Farseer.
Ooh.
But whatever. It's fine.
You will need to readjust that camera.
Yep, I punched it. Sorry, everyone. I'm
Is
crazy.
Farseer shooting the crew? Or...
Jack is raging.
I'm raging. I'm so angry.
He's breaking the studio equipment.
The Farseer will go in on the Kroot. I'm in.
Nice.
She gonna be dead next turn,
there or
so
something?
sure, why not?
Yeah.
Actually, I want to go right here because I'm
So
upset.
what did you cast Doom on, Jack?
The Riptide that I auto wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm smart. I would have needed to roll a 9 for this, and I had the automatic cast. I just forgot to use that, and I would have needed to go back further in time to do that, which would have probably killed him.
You're just playing like a noob.
I'm playing like a noob today, apparently. So
Were you going to battle focus move with that Guardian?
sure. I'll just go here.
Yeah, you said you were going to
Combats.
So, yeah,
Now, you have 2 CP to interrupt, don't you?
that is correct.
Good. So either you interrupt and kill my Scorpion, or you interrupt and kill Fugan. Let's do the Scorpion first and hope that Fugan lives.
Oh.
Because the Riptide would just punch and kill the Scorpion.
Yeah, probably.
There's not much I can do. So the Scorpion's got 7 attacks. He's going to auto hit with 2 of those,
Which automatically wound?
which automatically wound and give me an additional 2 attacks.
Yep.
So I'll use those as black dice because they can't give me extra attacks.
Yep.
So,
I'll move these out to the side.
yeah.
So they've automatically wounded, so we'll just hold 2 there.
Yep.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling a hit.
Yep.
So these all auto wound, and that one is an additional attack as well.
Yep.
Which I get to roll for. That one also auto wounds.
So
it should
7?
be 7 at -2. Oh, actually, and also, which ones did I roll to wound for? None. That's fine.
None, because they all
Could
automatically
have been
wounded.
mortal wounds, but I forgot.
You can't mortal wound the Riptide.
Why not?
Because you
It's a
automatically hit.
monster.
Oh, it's a vehicle.
Only is it a vehicle?
Yeah, it's a vehicle.
Oh,
Vehicles
okay.
and monsters.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So 7
7, 2 damage.
-2, 2 damage.
Okay, so I just need to make a single save to live. Look at that. So it's on 8 wounds.
Yep. And
Just
then you're gonna
full,
interrupt me.
Yeah, I'm going to use my last 2 CP and interrupt with Farsight.
Yep. I have no CP left.
2s. 2s. Farsight enclaves.
Let's go roll 4 for
4
us.
saves. Yep.
Nope.
No,
He's
got
dead.
him.
And then
Some more assassinates.
Farseer, Biel-Tan, and 2s. So 2 crew are dead.
Yep.
And then the leader of the spiders.
Yep.
He wins once, so 1 more is dead.
Yep, so it's 2 dead so far.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling nothing. Cool. And then strength 3, so I'm winning on 4s.
3. Yeah, 4s. Yeah. Something's not wounding Crute on 3s.
Only 4.
AP?
Nothing.
6 ups. Okay, so you did kill 6 Crute. I've already pulled 2 out, so we'll just pull out another 4. All right.
That is my turn.
Actually,
you get to punch the
I get to
Scorpion.
punch you back. So the Riptide, I believe, has 6 attack. So it might have 4. I can't remember. I think I gave it 6. No, you've got it up.
Yep. I'm just gonna...
How many attacks?
Go ahead.
6.
6 attacks. I'll be hitting you on 5s unless you're -1.
He is not.
I'm not.
Cool. 1 hit. What's your toughness
1
again?
hit.
2s to wound.
2s.
2s?
D3.
Cool. -2.
He's dead. Good.
Neat.
All right, well...
and then I've got 5 Crute into your Warp Spiders.
Yeah.
Oh. Double that many. And then your T3. So 3s. So that'll be 3 more saves at -1. Or 3 saves at -1.
4s. So 1 dies.
Gordian. Right.
Right.
These Crute run on everything except a 1.
Okay. And with that, I actually think I'm going to concede. Because I can't do anything. I have just Hawks left. Because in your turn, you will easily pick up, and even then, you might even be able to just move here and see them.
Yeah.
So I'll
both
probably...
of these guys are going to be able to move 14 instead of Hawks,
so
and I'll be able to pick them up.
You're going to kill my Guardians, you're going to kill my Farseers, you're going to kill my Warp Spiders, and I'll have either a single Warlock left or maybe a few Hawks, and that's it. And you're going to get your 15 to the last.
These Crute will be trapped in combat though, so I can't actually shoot them. So what's going to happen here is it's going to be a massive body pile, and I'll have Obsec Crisis Suits.
Yeah, either way, I won't be able to do anything in my turn, and then you're
just going to have a Warlock.
You'll just vaporize me. So,
and so I suppose what is going to happen is that this turn, this commander is going to redeploy over here as well.
Yep.
So the aim is between these 3 commanders, we'll be able to kill all the Swooping Hawks and then also kill your Warlock.
Probably, yeah.
And that way you will get this on turn 4, but you won't get it on turn 5.
Yeah. So at the end, I get, I killed nothing on an objective, but I do hold a new objective because I'm Obsec and I have more models. So that's 2 points for primary. And then for the rest of the game, I'll get another 4 points for primary, and that's it. I'll fail all my mentals.
You're not going to get 4 points on turn 5 though, right?
On turn 4 I will, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get another 4 points at most. I fail all my mentals, and I've done all the Nakmuns that I possibly can, which is only, what, 2? I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I could not...
Because they're about to be trapped in combat for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't Nakmund in this corner because I'm stupid. I should have Nakmunded with the Hawks and then shot here and will have Asuryan them.
If they came up there to shoot, they wouldn't have been able to knock them because they would have been too far away from the quarter, I think.
No, I could have been within 24 and then just Nakmund, but that's all right.
No, but then they battle focus and they break the Nakmund.
That's true as well, so I can't do that either. Yeah, so that's it for me. And then Cooper's going to get 15 for his thing. He'll max his primary.
I'm going to get 12 for Stranglehold because I didn't score it on turn 1.
Yeah, 12 for Stranglehold.
I'm going to max primary on turns... I've maxed primary on turn 3.
Yep.
And I'm going to get it max on 4 and 5.
And he'll get 3, 6,
And then on turn 5,
12,
I'm going to hold every objective for that last one anyway.
And you'll get 13 for Assassinate.
Yep.
Wow. Well, GG. That was horrible.
What does that all come out to? It's a lot of maths all at once, isn't it?
You dropped 5, Cooper. And
5
Jack
for...
got 44.
I dropped 3 for Strangle and 2 for Assassinate. And that's everything else.
Yep. So
that
44.95.
Horrible. I haven't had one of those horrible losses in a long time, actually.
Was it the last one when I 100 pointed you?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. When I was playing Tyranids, yeah.
Yeah.
That was absolutely revolting. Wow. Not much to say, guys. I think I played probably poorly.
I think you might have just been a little too aggressive with that Wave Serpent.
Yep.
And I think if that Wave Serpent hit here,
yeah,
that is a completely different game.
Yeah.
Just for the viewers, I think if it was hiding behind this little ruin here,
yeah,
I probably would have been able to get shooting lines on the Wave Serpent, but I wouldn't have been able to kill anything inside.
Yeah. Yeah, see, the trading game, it's just all about a trading game. And I don't think I play the trading game particularly well. I take risks that are unnecessary and I like go out and and sometimes they work insanely well. And people are like, what just happened? And then I just win the game off it. But it's more often than not, I lose that game and then I end up losing. So I apparently just need to get better at the trading game because
To be
I
fair,
wanted to get
both of our we're both playing armies that want to kill the opponent and not get traded back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The problem is that I was
Shoot and
trading
hide.
back, and because my army's more effective at killing when things are in line of sight than yours is.
Yeah.
So if I can get firing lines on you, I trade much quicker than you do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So
I think,
it's a weird game about how well your battle focus can stop you being shot back.
Yeah, and I will continue my endeavor to make Biel-Tan work. I do think it's nowhere near as good as the other two. Now that I've played it a whole bunch, Uthway and the Hail of Doom Masterful Shots combo is the current two big.
Especially Hail of Doom Masterful Shots.
Yeah.
Have you played that on stream yet?
No, I haven't. I'm really just not a fan of it. It's so much just rolling and rolling and rolling.
And it doesn't feel good when you're on the other end because you turn around and you go, like, you just roll your 6s to hit and bite because, like, okay, these auto wound and they're also 6s to wound. Like,
whereas I wanted to try something fun with the Crimson Hunter where I can get, like, 7 shots that are all D3 plus 3 damage. Yeah. That would have been awesome, except just drones.
Some drony boys ruining
Not
your
a
day.
good matchup for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I think the terrain also does not suit Biel-Tan, surprisingly, because it is jungle. Yeah. Biel-Tan actually plays better when there's buildings and things that you can kind of hide behind. Whereas these massive circular pieces are quite difficult to get around.
I'm finding it quite hard as well. Like this, because of this layout, it's very hard for me to. Because I suppose when I do play tournaments, a lot of times I'll get Kroot towards the edge of buildings. Yeah. So they can just walk out onto an objective to score stranglehold. I just can't do that on this board.
Yeah. It's really hard. It's a pretty board, just not great for gaming on, really.
Yeah. It looks very pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good on you guys.
Well, do you have a man of the match?
My man of the match? Can I say the 10-point stimulant injectors?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think it was Aracon in particular. So this is the Cold Star that came out here and really put a hurt onto the Howling Banshees, and then also came out here and made a massive counterpunch here. Yeah. And then also took the firing. Like if he's alive next turn, sorry, he was alive, but if we played that turn out, he's then come and put on some even more hurt. And this game's, because of these Cold Star commanders, and I think that's Shavastos.
There's too many names.
Yeah, I can't remember which one's Aracon and which one's Shavastos because they're like the most niche ones, I guess. But yeah, so that was also about to put out a lot more hurt, and they already did put out a lot of hurt.
Yeah, well, my whole army's tabled, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have man of the match. So nothing really particularly went well. I didn't pass a lot of my spells.
I think your warp spiders. No, I think your warp spiders did more than I thought they would.
Even then, do you know how many points they are? And they shot once and then died.
Well, they were going to live. They were going to live here because I've wrapped up Kroot, so I can't shoot them.
Yeah,
and I don't have
but they won't be able to shoot, and then and then I'll get vaporized.
Yeah,
they're 225 points.
Okay,
and they're T3, so they're fast. But man, in a big brick like that, not
200
great.
points worth of Crisis Suit and Drone.
Yeah. That's not so bad. But yeah, well, that's a shame. It's really devastating to find out that the Biel-Tan stuff doesn't work the way I thought it did for them. Really, really thought that it would be, they get to move a minimum of 6, which I stand by. That should still be the way it is. But yeah, well, they're getting cut from my list for Biel-Tan, and I'll have to put in something else. We'll have to see for next time, but you've definitely opened my eyes. Need to go back to the drawing board. Biel-Tan will work. We'll go back and we'll have another go. But yeah.
Oh, Blue Tide lived.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he didn't do particularly great, but he lived.
No. He did kill some Guardians with SMS.
He killed 2 Guardians, yeah.
And he killed 2 Dire Avengers, I think, with the...
Yeah, he did, yeah.
He was shooting into dents, and like, not having core anymore is...
The 8-1 as well.
Yeah, Chat knew.
They knew, apparently.
And he didn't kill a single one of them.
No, I didn't.
Every member of the 8 was alive at the end of the game.
Kroot and 2 Crisis Suits and drones, and that's it.
Yeah. The 8 lives. The 8 conquers.
That's painful.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you, Cooper, for coming on today.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Connor, for producing.
Thank you for having us. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Yeah. And if you want to catch another game, you can check us out on Thursday. It will be Jack's Covens versus the in-house Necrons. And then again on Saturday as well. And check out the podcast and say happy birthday to Farhan in the comments if you haven't done so already.
Happy birthday, Farhan.
Say happy birthday to him, and thank you for all the podcasting work he does. If you want to check out the podcast, you can do that. I think it was, I don't know when it's being released this week, but go check out the podcast. Anywhere you find podcasts, Apple Music, Spotify, all that stuff. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye.